some technical difficulties.
No, everything's working 100%.
Super fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Now look at the experience.
Why? How am I orange on yours? You guys are all like dead gray, and then I'm nuclear winter orange, and then I move over into yours,
Yeah.
and I'm still nuclear winter orange.
Jared is
I'm
bright red.
I'm downright
You are-
strawberry.
Yeah.
So Mark's
Well,
gonna
I'm
do
at
some,
least red in yours, but like I'm like it's the Wizard of fucking Oz down here, and this is Kansas, and I am the Lollipop Guild.
I also like that it's only Mets space.
Yeah.
It's like the Mets can share a space, but once you hit J, it's just like a solid wall.
Oh, I know what that
You know what's
is.
crazy
Yeah.
too? Like, you don't look that bad on
Yeah,
OBS.
it's 'cause your green
but
screen
you look
now.
really red.
And the video's bigger.
No, the video's bigger. It's
Yeah.
it's the red box again.
It's the red box again. Guys, we are
Having fun.
so happy to be back.
Everybody who wasn't Chet's now gone.
We're
Oh.
Don't worry about that.
These guys
we're just gonna keep going or start one of those. So quick recap of what went down in season 2, episode 3. Everyone reached level 6, which is the most important thing.
I just did it.
Yeah. Everyone's level
Yep.
6. Everyone's good.
Yep.
Perfect. Because I'm definitely gonna bring the level 6 monsters. It's gonna happen.
Aww.
All right. So you all met Aster, the towering creature of immense power who claimed they saved this realm and that they would do with it what they pleased.
No longer has a cloak.
No longer has a cloak. Cloak was lost
I
into
took that.
this.
Took that from him.
I should have took it.
The other thing that was
Would have given
taken.
it to you if I could.
The other thing that was taken was Frank from our party, but never from our hearts.
Too
So
soon.
lost in another dimension. One of our
AKA home with his family.
yeah.
Wow, I feel so bad for him.
Yeah. Bob decided to spend some time with his other family.
Biological family.
And you, right as we closed last week, 2 sort of last-minute developments. You met Karm, the courier. We never actually asked his name, but that courier who you rescued, his name is Karm.
Oh.
Is he an NPC now?
He's an NPC
Is
now.
he like a retainer?
We'll find out.
All right, cool.
He was under Aster's charm. You guys interrogated him of what he remembered, and he had kind of a vague memory of a place where he claimed he saw rivers glowing red. Didn't really figure out what that was about. Maybe lava.
Yeah.
Maybe. These people haven't seen lava before.
I've read about it.
Yeah, definitely read about
Oh, you fucked that
hot,
one up.
hot liquid rocks.
Yeah, I heard about the red water.
Yeah. And you found an atlas. There was a room full of objects that could not have come from this world, the city where resources are so sparse. But great luxuries that would have been more at home in the treasure vaults of the Veld. And among them, an atlas that showed the Faceless's Veld alongside the city on the same map. What is going on? Just
Okay, no. You're fine. Don't worry about me.
we're not worried about you. There's some monkey in.
I should not. I
Shenanigans.
should not have switched.
Matt thinks he's a wizard,
No.
but he's just a paladin.
Jeff Flash has finally figured out how his divine power works. It's
Right.
like reaching across a screen into another screen.
That
Um,
explains why I'm orange, by the way. I just figured it out.
Yeah,
It's why.
because the source is the.
It's the same source.
Yeah.
The red border.
Yeah.
If you were to select that source, the red border would go over.
We
Matt.
can figure out the cameras
Beautiful.
as we go.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, and there was this. There's this question of. Where did these objects come from? What is Aster's plan? How is this all connected to the intraplanar incursions that plague the city? And how will our heroes, the Faceless, save this world?
Wait,
So
that's our goal?
it's up to you.
I thought it was get home.
Sorry, new question. Will the Faceless, our heroes, save this world? Or will they just cuddle up with a good book like their friend Frank? All right, so we're gonna pick up right where we left off. So we've got new edition Paul here, but he's not gonna get quite introduced yet because the four of
We
you
should
are-
probably actually introduce real Paul.
introduce human Paul. Yeah.
I'm no longer Jared.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Paul, still.
What-
Still a game designer here.
excellent.
Yeah. In case you haven't seen some of the other ones, I had filled in for some other people, but now I'm here playing my own character.
All right. So let's pick up right there. What do you guys want to do? You're still in the tower, which definitely had a name that I don't have to look up every time because someone else made it up.
Glimson Tower.
Glimson's Tower.
Glibson.
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 Yep, Glibson.
That sounds right. Yeah, Glibson's Tower.
And we haven't had a long rest. Like this literally is happening
Yeah. Real
right
time.
after.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
And we had the idea that maybe we could just stay here and call it
Yeah,
ours.
We could, or at the very least, we could have a long rest here. Maybe.
oh, yeah.
And by long
I-
rest, we just rest until
Just a
someone
nap.
kicks us out.
Basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like that idea. Let's
Yeah,
claim this tower for our own.
I am
It's our
going to-
HQ.
I'm gonna try to spend this long rest mind melding and switching my Eldritch Knight weapon bond onto one of the huge tomes that I've found here.
Yeah, you can switch your
Yeah.
your awful paperless book to a real paper book.
I'm going to volume 2.
Yeah.
I don't know. How does your power work?
Oh,
You
it's
just have a book that's a weapon? You call your book a weapon?
yeah. It's Eldritch Knight's weapon summoning ability. Weapon
Yeah.
bond.
He can bond with one weapon, and because he often hits people with books, the books count.
I see.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. It's very useful for spycraft.
I assume so.
Yes.
So I think we should just rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I feel like
up for
resting.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
short
Rest
rest. You
sounds
guys can
Mostly I
safely.
feel like resting
It just-
because I actually already reset all my hit
Yeah,
points.
you guys can. You can absolutely safely long rest in this tower. You cleared it out. People on the outside are just totally assuming that demons have taken over this tower and locking it off.
Oh,
Because
perfect.
no one has safely come out alive.
Well, it can just.
Wait, but it's still surrounded by cops.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's cops outside, but they don't dare come.
That
in.
means we're protected. We're fine.
If 5 adventurers went in and didn't come out, those cops are not going in.
I imagine it's going to be difficult for some of us to find a good night's rest on these nice soft mattresses here.
There's
Well, that-
rocks.
I mean-
Oh, okay, good.
There's
One
the
of us
floor.
could, why don't I just make the sacrifice of sleeping on the nice, comfy beds?
Go for it.
And
What a hero.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
I've got a pile of books. These ones are actually made out of paper.
How many?
That'll be nice and
have
hard.
Have we mapped it out? I assume post rest
Mm-hmm.
we sort of have discovered the rest of this penthouse. Like how
Yeah.
many rooms there are? Is there places to cook food? Like the
Yeah, it's a whole luxury apartment up here, basically.
one
so
bedroom, 2 bedroom.
4 bedrooms.
All
Yep.
right.
Good.
But it's all.
Good.
It doesn't look like anyone lives here right now. It looks like it's all just been used for storage for these luxury goods.
Is the room downstairs still like strewn with blood and body parts?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Someone should probably go down and prestidigitate that.
How do people bathe in this place?
Prestidigitate?
There is water. Some of the underground has like underground rivers where there's. I mean, you would call it dirty water. It's
Right.
still water. But it would be a luxury to bathe daily here. So this penthouse does have a tub that you could fill with water heated in the furnace.
I actually really like the image of like a bathhouse.
Yeah.
And it's just employed by a bunch of wizards who cast prestidigitation as a cantrip to clean off people.
Yeah,
like,
that's definitely canon now.
You pay a copper and just like there you go. There's your bath.
Yeah.
All right. So, where are you all planning on going? What are you planning on doing now that this has been laid out before you?
Well, I want to find out who owns this place.
Uh huh. Okay.
I do not know where to start. I mean, first is
Carm's still here, right?
Yep. Carm
suppose.
spent the night here with you guys because he was also pretty freaked out. He didn't want to go downstairs without you.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Harm.
But yeah, is there anything in the penthouse that indicates ownership?
Yeah, there's some monogrammed towels. There's some
Okay.
old documents. Glibson's Tower was named, you would know, for the actual Glibson family, which is one of the founding families of the city. So it's sort of the old blood, old money. There's a lot of those families, and they all have streets and venues named after them. The Glibsons are a minor family amongst that tier of nobility. And this penthouse, as far as you can tell, the last occupants would have been members of that family,
Okay.
descendants of the original Glibsons.
So the monogram towels have G's on
Yep.
them.
Yep.
Perfect.
Hmm. So we can't keep the tower, can we?
Well,
I mean, my name's
I
Glamson.
haven't decided. Hey.
Unless I disguise myself as a Glibson and just, hey, it's ours.
They're all dead now. Who would know?
That's true.
Are they all
Well,
dead?
there's two ways about this.
Do you know that for sure?
We can stay here and be blamed for this massacre, or leave.
we could take all the stuff and put it somewhere where, we can still use it.
If only we had a pocket portal.
If only we had a bag of holding. Wait, what's this? I have that. We can use it. I do.
Well, I mean, do we want to try to stay here and see what happens?
I think it's a good point that if we stay here, we will probably get blamed for the murders of the guard
Yeah,
people.
Having been
Yeah,
law
that's probably not a
enforcement
good idea.
before, I can tell you this looks really fishy.
Yeah.
Carm will say, you saved my life. I'll speak in your defense. I'll say that you rescued me, that there were monsters from the incursion. I saw your heroic deeds. I'll spread the word.
Thanks,
That's
Carl.
great, kid.
Yeah. Cool.
I still think that the question stands,
Yeah.
regardless of
Yeah.
Carm's enthusiasms.
I feel like the existence of all of this crazy stuff needs to be made public.
It needs.
We have a responsibility toward the world.
We can just walk out and
Yeah, just
tell them.
walk out with
What
cool
happened?
stuff.
I
Be
think
like,
we
hey, we
should-
found some cool stuff in here.
Perhaps find out how it got here.
We should do that
Yes.
too.
We're scanning.
Get her!
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, what are you doing
I
here?
was afraid.
Don't sneak up on us like that. Aren't you supposed to clink when you roll around?
I've been working on my subtle movements. You seem like a stealthy group.
Yeah, I mean, I am.
Did you have a question for Scanner? Or
Yeah.
You just wanted him to be awkward with us.
Well, both.
Okay.
I mean,
You've succeeded.
good. It's good. I'm glad that I could do that for you.
So have we turned off the portals that keep opening in here?
I
The
believe the
incursion?
incursion at this tower was sealed. I was able to scan quite a bit of information. I do believe that the device that Brunk used to escape from the place that you were sent could be used to close the other portals if we had a better understanding of it.
Do we still have that device? He took it with him.
He
Yeah.
had the bracer on his arm.
We need
Yeah.
a new one.
Damn.
Great.
Scanner?
Do you want me to text Frank? and ask him to
Send
bring it
you
back?
like with
Yeah.
a message
Yeah, message it.
spell or
Called
sending.
Slack.
You're gonna
No.
That's
Well,
good.
I guess I'm fine staying here. There's nothing about being. What do you got?
Water bottle.
There's nothing about my paladinness that makes this uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
Like we didn't kill any of these people. They were dead.
I like how we have to establish that. Like, so much of the story is driven by, we've got a paladin with us.
As every story
there's
is.
there's nobody here to redeem.
Right.
So I'll redeem this penthouse as a place of good living.
It's called flipping.
Yeah. Or squatting, whatever you want to roll.
Did we determine what plane these incursions were opening to?
No. And Scanner would say that when he scanned the energy of the place that you were all sent to,
I have an idea.
it seemed like it was an amalgam of other planes. There were certainly elements of multiple far realms.
Could they just be different. Could it just like tears opening to different planes all at the same time, or?
Oh, yeah, Scanner would say that's an interesting theory, and he'd have to gather more data the next time you travel into one.
Right.
Where can we gather more data now?
By traveling into one.
Where's
Are there
another
any
one?
in the area? I guess maybe this is our new mission statement.
We just
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
just
we just
go to all these incursions,
find
risk our
incursions.
lives. It's fine.
I mean, we got a bunch of nice food.
It's true.
I know to actually bring my stuff into the portals now, so
We-
that's good.
Better eat all this food before it goes bad.
Oh, right.
Scanner would say he doesn't have any readings right now on any active incursions in the city, but he is detecting some incursion-like energy at a lower level back at the library.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the library will have records.
Question: Are Glimpsons still alive?
There are Glibsons still living, yeah. You haven't been able to confirm that any of the dead bodies you saw here were the Glibson children, so you're assuming there's still some Glibsons alive in the city.
I'm just trying to get some money out of this.
Oh, okay.
What do you
Like extortion or
Like, hey, we just finished clearing out a place for you.
We cleaned your house.
You're welcome.
In order to flip it, you gotta sell it back to someone.
Yeah.
We're
Ideally,
like
the
a-
original owners, because you know they like it.
Exactly.
We're like a professional, very extreme maid service.
I don't know. It sounds more like we're the local gang.
extortion, exactly.
No,
Protection?
Well, we've got a paladin.
I'm not comfortable with
He
this.
said,
I can
so
go it
you're-
alone if you
you're
want. I'll give you
comfortable
your
There's
share.
nobody here.
You're comfortable with squatting in a place that is probably owned by somebody,
Maybe.
but not
We don't
with
know that.
trying to. I'm
Look
not
at all this
actually clear
wealth
on what
they
you wanted
have.
to
I
do.
feel like this is obscene.
They should share, right?
Yeah,
They should
I'm
share.
okay with that. That seems fine. As long as
Expropriate the wealth.
I think it's fair to say that this stuff was ill-gotten.
That's
by us.
It was also ill-gotten by them.
Obviously.
They had couriers just bringing boxes of stuff up here.
I don't think that was them. I feel like that was the crazy dude with the 8 arms and the
yeah.
ripped
I think
abs.
the couriers were just bringing meat to this extraplanar buddy.
Is it possible for me to make some money off the things that are in here?
Yeah, I mean, you could make a fortune selling. These objects are treasures like no one's ever seen.
I don't want a fortune. I just wanna
Maybe
enough
just a
for my
small one.
services.
If you ding them up a little bit.
I am definitely going to snag some of these books on our way to the library because they belong in a museum.
Yeah.
But the library is kind of the closest thing we have.
Yeah, your library is really a book museum.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put that atlas in the bag of holding.
Go for it.
That's important information.
Yep.
What was the book that you bondaged to as a weapon?
Oh, it's just like a blank book. I transcribed everything in the
It's like a
ledger
mole.
volume
It's
one
like a
into the
moleskin.
Like a big one.
Yeah.
I've got.
Yeah, I just transcribed everything in the ledger volume 1 into like the first 3 pages.
And there are weapons.
There's weapons. There's nothing that appears to be magical. There's weapons just as good as the weapons that you're used to from the Veld. Like a well-outfitted soldier could rearm themselves here. But for you from the city, you could absolutely replace your ridiculous...
Your mushroom clubs.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even use weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like,
should.
your sharp rock sword can be replaced by a metal sword here.
We have a sharp rock.
It doesn't actually work any better
Yeah.
or worse.
It was very sharp rock.
It's probably lighter and more durable.
You have to... Yeah.
It's
hard
just
to,
not sharper.
the problem is when you grind it against a whetstone, the whetstone gets just as ground down.
There's chat discussion on whether or not I can be evil.
You
And I'm
could.
I'm neutral good. And my god doesn't say anything. I just redeem people.
Yeah,
That's my oath.
there's nothing in 5th edition that says you have to be good as a paladin.
No,
Yeah,
but
you
I am,
just have
I
to-
am good, but it doesn't mean that I have to like go around
Right.
saying no to every interesting thing we do.
Right. No,
Paladins-
it's much more about making sure you follow your specific oath.
Mine, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is everyone is savable. Nobody fucking here, so let's take their shit.
So that you can save more people later.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this stuff will save people.
It probably will. Yeah.
You're treading very close to a televangelist.
You're not asking people to send you their money.
I'm just
You're
taking
just
it.
taking the money that you found.
Right, yeah.
Passed around the donation
Fine.
plate, and a full penthouse full of illegal goods showed up.
Should we go to the library?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
To the library.
So we should assume that we're never coming back to this place because, like, we could leave, and when we come back, it could be occupied, or we may not.
Well, probably when we leave, what's going to happen
Redeem.
is the city guards will all be like, "You're alive! What happened in there?" And we'll either make up some bullshit story about what happened, or we'll explain what happened.
Which will sound like the former.
It will. Actually, you're right. We can come up with something way more plausible.
Michael, who are you talking to?
Sorry.
Oh God! I was
How long have we been?
hallucinated someone.
You've been it because I'd say close to 13 hours at this point.
All right. Well, let's head out.
Let's go.
Alright.
Everybody
Yeah.
take as many books as they can.
I just want to take as much ink as I can get.
You've got vials of ink.
Cool, because like ink, I need like 50 gold pieces of ink to write down rituals for myself.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I just want as much
Lots
ink as
of
I can get.
Yep.
Well, I took some ink too, but not for spells, just for.
I'm gonna say you've got enough ink for
These
four,
people were
four
ink
of those.
makers.
Okay.
So much ink.
It's incredible.
Ooh.
Since discovering literary fiction, I've become kind of obsessed with it, and I've started like writing fanfics.
Didn't you just discover it like 4 hours ago?
Yeah, it's amazing. I've never seen third-person omniscient perspective before.
All right, so you guys are going downstairs.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you see some of the guards who have like set up like ropes around the doors, and they have to take the ropes down when they see you through the door, and they open it up and they, oh my God, you're alive! What happened in there?
It's all fine. Everyone, calm down. I'm like back into my guard disguise.
Sure.
Disguise self.
I'm back in my rainy disguise.
Yep.
I'm just puffed up, all hero-like.
I look like a paladin with
Yeah.
a sword
Yep.
or with a shield
Yep.
with a face on it.
Interestingly,
I'd also look like a paladin.
We do have one fewer guard because Frunk is not with us,
Yeah.
and Frunk was
But
also
you-
dressed as a guard.
You do have Karm with
We
you.
do have Karm, but he's not
No.
Frunk. Right.
So the question.
Yeah.
was-
What
What
happened in
happened
there?
in there? Everybody, calm down. There was an incursion.
We saw there were ember wings surrounding the tower.
Yes.
A ship came down from the sky.
Yes.
The
a
Faceless took care of them.
The who?
The Faceless.
The Faceless.
Is that what we're calling ourselves?
That's
We
what,
are the faceless.
Mhm.
You're the faceless?
It's actually really
Oh
true.
wait, now I need to change my face.
Ah!
You've got two faces. This is the worst name for your group ever.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like not have a face.
Oh.
Can you do that?
No, I have to
How would
be
you breathe?
something like unless I met someone with no face.
Did you
How
just
do they breathe?
shapeshift into one of the things that we
Changeling?
were fighting earlier?
Oh, don't do that.
No. Could though.
So yeah, we're the Faceless.
Okay, I've got a question to ask for the chat crew. Hey, where did the Star Gamble go after the fight that you guys had 8 hours ago? What have you been up to? Did you go into hiding, or did you come down to meet the locals? Because that might change how this roleplay goes.
Uh-oh.
The ship is
I
still there.
really hope.
We crashed.
Oh no!
We crashed it.
I think
so
that
yeah,
would count as meeting the locals.
Yeah.
we took care of them. I guess if the Star Gamble crashed, that seems
That
suboptimal.
might be a problem.
We're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna see how does this. We should go dining. Yeah, you could land the Star Gamble and go get some grub. It's mostly
Some mushrooms.
It's mostly grubs.
Or dock it underneath.
Yeah, or you could
Yeah.
go back to the skyhook that's underground, but in the underground area, and dock the ship back.
My
there.
assumption is that a floating ship would cause a lot of
Yeah,
Panic.
freak-outedness.
and the guards mentioned that when they saw
Yeah.
the fight outside the tower, they saw the Star Gamble. They don't know what to call it. It was from their perspective. Not only was it a flying boat, it was the biggest boat they've ever seen. From your guys' perspective, boats are like kayaks that you put in the little underground rivers.
It is worth noting, we still haven't actually seen this ship.
You have not seen it yet.
Unless it's floating there.
We started raiding the city.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
No, please.
Yeah. If by raiding you mean you raided their kitchens, that's fine.
We brought Vikings along.
Well, I mean, I basically, depending on what they actually are doing. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to ignore them for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
Assume the Star Gamble was at the top and then it's gone underneath, and
Yeah.
if things change, then that's fine.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we took care of the incursion with all of us.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's all clear except there's some weird incursion blood on one of the floors. Did we clean that up?
Yeah, that was the 13th floor. No, we didn't clean it.
Oh yeah, there's some.
Yeah.
We left that for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
got it.
man, if we keep leaving blood on the 13th floors of buildings, people are going to start to think they're unlucky.
Has this happened before?
I mean, there's been blood on the floors of most towers on most floors, so yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Carm is going to come to the front and sort of shake all your hands and grab you all by the shoulders and thank you again, embrace you for saving his life. He's going to say, I have to get back to my family. I have to make sure my children are okay, but I believe in you. I believe in you, Faceless. I believe that you're going to find the red flowing rivers and you're going to save us all.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks, kid.
I'm a bit
Keep
off
going.
put by this because Karma is at least strong enough to lift a 2'7" goblin.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah.
Carm hugs you, it's picked up. You're picked up.
Yeah. Like being treated like
that's
a child.
adorable.
And they just let us go.
Yeah,
Outside
the city guards let you
We're
go.
just like, well,
Yes, I mean this is sort of you guys would know.
Yeah.
This is basically what you do when an incursion
do
happens.
adventures are pretty normal here?
Yeah,
Groups of-
they're basically the SWAT
Are they
teams.
named?
Did it get
Rarely. Some individual adventurers get named, like.
We don't do individual names with that.
No.
But yeah, people might take on like monikers as they grow in fame, because they are sort of like city heroes. If you've saved multiple areas from incursions, you might be the friendly neighborhood warlock.
We're the Justice League.
You're the-
Oh,
On brand.
oh yeah.
Yep, nope, that's fine.
We're not that other one.
We're not. There's no revenge happening yet. So.
So it sounds like what
Fine.
Chat
We're
Crew.
the Revengers.
No, we can't say that because.
Okay.
No, haven't you seen Thor Ragnarok? Because.
No.
Okay, well, first of all, you should fucking see
I
it.
have seen it, but I don't remember.
All right, so it looks like what Chat Crew is landing on is.
The boy.
It looks like what Chat Crew is landing on is that you've been flying casually near the tower. We established that if you guys keep enough height, you're pretty much hidden in the night sky. But
I don't want
Navigator
to have to explain a flying boat to these noobs.
Navigator's gonna call down to Scanner, so you're gonna hear Navigator's voice coming out of Scanner.
Nice.
Ooh.
And Navigator's going to say, Faceless, should we find a place to regroup? I feel uncertain about keeping you and your crew separated for much longer.
Meet us at the library.
I like what the guy
Yeah.
has to say.
All right, hear that,
You might
Chat?
be small.
Meet at the
He's got
library.
he's got gumption.
Yeah. It's taken hearts from
He's got an
several
idea.
monsters.
Yes.
Most of them exploded into lava.
Lava hearts are the best hearts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
Navigator will guide you to the library.
Where's the library? It's in that direction.
Yeah, it's left by north left. So you guys are headed towards the library. The Faceless who are on the ground. Star Gamble crew, I'm going to leave it up to you if you're going to park the Star Gamble down at the Skyhook underground and make your way on foot to the library, or if you want to park the Star Gamble very visibly at the library itself. That's up to you.
No, that library is not going to have a ceiling when this is through.
This is gonna be great.
So the four of you are traveling through the city. You can make your way back towards the library. And outside the library, they're just sort of in the courtyard around the library. You see that there's an adventurer. Do you want to describe yourself?
I would love to, because it's weird. Well, it's not nearly as weird as I kind of wanted it to be. But I'm 6'7". I have purple skin. I'm a diva.
Deva.
I'm gonna say that wrong all the time.
You can be both.
A diva.
I'm the diva here.
Are you a Deva though?
No, that's the
Obviously
joke.
not. Yeah.
He's a deva. I'm a diva.
Brilliant blue eyes. I have a quarterstaff. And my body is it glows with swirling red and blue, just like an aura around me.
Which is a little bit of a light aura right now.
It's pretty dim.
Yeah, but it's definitely present.
It's like visible to the naked eye, or we
That's
just
the
sense it?
rift. We need to kill it.
And
we know
You
that there's
look
a
like
rift
a
here.
portal.
And I'm not wearing any armor.
You're wearing
But
clothes.
you have some clothes.
I mean, no. Yes.
So something's going on for this would be common for you because you've got a little bit of renown in the city, as we talked about. There's a small crowd that has gathered. Some of your fans have recognized you, and they're like asking for you to give them a little blessing. So
We've been
I'm
doing this for like 6 months. We have no fans.
He is a diva.
I'm both.
So how do you interact with your fans? You've got like a crowd of like 20 of them sort of crowding around you.
I mean, if they wanted, I don't know if there's like autographs. Like
No, because there's no paper, so
Okay.
they're asking for like blessings, like will you say a nice word for them?
Name my baby, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it could be like meeting and greeting. Like, hey, how's it going? You're safe here. I'm here. It's all good.
All right, and then one member of your little fandom turns and sees the four of you and goes, "That's the Faceless. I just heard. The Faceless saved Glibson's tower. It's the Faceless."
This place
And
is fucking weird.
the
News
whole
travels fast here.
the whole group comes over to you. They abandon you completely.
I'm like, hey, I'm still here.
And the
Have I
Suck
heard
it,
of the
yokel.
Faceless?
you haven't heard quite yet.
Okay.
Now you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all crowding around you. They're saying, "Oh my gosh, is it true you saved Glibson's tower? I heard. Oh my gosh, this is the best."
I'm pickpocketing.
Oh my god.
Give me a sleight of hand roll.
Perception.
This is not how you cultivate fandom.
You don't see this unless you roll
Can I roll
really
perception
well.
to
Okay,
see this?
hang on.
Yes.
So that's 29.
16.
You do not
no
see
way.
this.
Well, that was a D12.
I don't either.
29.
29.
Oh, wait.
I'm pretty sure I didn't see it either.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say you pull.
Yeah, you pull 4d10 mushrooms out.
Yeah, right.
You identify a couple of them that are on the wealthier side, and you pull 17 gold off of them.
Nice.
Is it really worth it?
No.
So it's not worth it.
It's not about the money. Also, how did you see this? Roll perception.
It's not.
Can you even roll a 29?
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna roll perception.
Okay.
I'm
You
speaking
fleeced more
to-
out of these rooms.
I'm like
than
your
I saw
second.
of this
I'm second.
adventure.
I mean your second voice. I'm like your conscience.
Oh, I don't know if I have one of those.
Yeah, well, you do as long as I'm sitting here.
That was probably.
So two of the Faceless start arguing
So yeah,
between
so,
each other.
So the crowd is all around you.
High fives.
And there's high fives all around, and they've clearly heard about everything that happened in Glibson's tower. You're not sure how news traveled so fast. They're saying, is it true that you closed one of the biggest incursions we've ever seen? Is it
Yes.
true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
With
true
our
that there
bare
was
hands.
that there was an army of Ember Wings that threatened to take over the whole city?
Those guys
Yes.
did nothing.
But you destroyed them with a flying boat
Yes.
that towered over the city?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and now I need to know, chat crew, are you landing at the library?
They are.
Sounded like it.
I'm going to say that's perfect timing as you guys swoop in and land.
Well, how does
As
it
the-
land?
Yeah,
Oh
so
my god. They got a 19 and a crit fail.
poorly.
The library no longer has a ceiling.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah,
there
I'm
goes
gonna-
that tower.
I'm going to say it's kind of a Tokyo Drift situation that you guys land right on sort of the bottom of the ship, which is pointed, and then it drops to one side and slides out to a stop, sort of clearing the courtyard. So the Star Gamble is now at a 45-degree angle on the ground, in the courtyard outside the library.
Are there
Was
any
there anyone?
injuries inside or outside of the ship from this?
No, everyone
Right.
seems.
There was no one that needed to be saved.
I'm gonna say that's what the 19 did. The 19 there was
Protect
to
it.
was to crash away from the crowd.
Yes. The crit fail was Twerfin. Then she trying to spot to make sure a good landing spot. Weaver, Droidbot, actually got the 19 piloting.
Nice.
So maybe the bad advice from
Yeah,
Twerfin.
yeah. You weren't quite sure how high you were. There were a lot of instructions of keep going lower, lower, skidding across the ground, lower still.
Chat, you guys ruined our space boat.
Only the underside.
only the part that keeps the rest of it in.
Provides buoyancy.
Well, there's our space boat.
Yep.
And yeah,
What in Dalra is that?
It's a space boat.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm
ship.
Someone who
surprised.
can't drive.
I'm really surprised by this too.
People were saying though that they earlier, like they were saying that they had a space boat.
that they had
Okay.
seen it, that it had fought off an army of Emberwings.
Yeah.
This is yours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's got a name.
Yes.
Does it always like break things?
No.
No.
Yes.
You hear people murmuring in the crowd, like people who they think they're being like tactful out of earshot, but you've got such good hearing. You hear them going, "Oh my gosh, the Faceless are the greatest heroes the city's ever seen. They're going to be the most famous heroes. They're going to save the city. I can't believe the Faceless are so amazing. I wish I was one of the Faceless. Any hero who's anything should be part of the Faceless."
You know what? I think we should team up.
Oh,
Are you?
Sorry, did
I was waiting for someone that triggered my ready to action. You want to know who I am? I'm glad you asked. Some say I'm the
You
son of
typed this
Sargonis
out.
and Brigantia. Some say I was simply born out of the hot springs of Secaucus. You know,
That's
you want to
what
know
I
the truth? Oh hell, who cares who I am? I'm here to save everyone.
He's such a diva.
Do you say that?
And
do you say that
I
every
do.
time someone asks who you are? Because we'll stop.
No, only for you, friends.
So did he just give us all bardic inspiration?
No, but I am going to give you inspiration for that introduction. That was amazing.
I hear you're good at fighting the Emberwings.
I hear we have no choice but to accept you onto our team.
What did you say your name was?
Hear that, everyone? I, Geyser, have
God.
joined the Faceless.
Geyser. Your name is Geyser. My name is Idle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Geyser.
I've heard of this geyser fella, but we've never met.
I've heard of this
Yes.
guy, sir.
Yeah. Guy, sir,
Guy.
fella, man.
We weren't really looking to recruit anyone. were we?
And yet we found each other.
I'm literally just looking at Idle at this point because you're still a space zombie I met a day and a half ago,
Well,
and you're just some tiny little goblin that
we have an
Frank
extra
likes,
space
but
now.
Frank's gone.
We just lost Frank.
yeah,
We
it's
did.
true.
Like we need a new puppy to heal
Yes.
the wounds.
We have you guys.
But
we
I
need
don't
a new
need
puppy.
He was such a
naked,
good friend.
Listen,
No,
nobody.
I have clothes.
Listen. Nobody can fill the void that Frunk has left in our hearts, but we, the Faceless, are always open to making new friends.
Sounds
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah, our buddy Zim is on the ship.
Fucking replace
Zim.
Idle.
That's right.
Yeah,
A
so
changeling.
this is a rare chance to talk to Zin, Varys, and Diedrich, since they are all on the ship.
Hello.
Hey Zin.
Oh, how's Diedrich doing?
How's it going?
Crew! It's good to see you again.
When did you learn to not fly a ship? What the hell have you been doing?
We're training up the young blood. Someone else to be able to watch the ship while I nap.
That's fair.
All right, yeah. I can't argue with that. You ruined the ship.
No. What we've learned is a valuable lesson about how to ruin the ship.
I'm sorry. Why did Diedrich lose toes? What?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, how did Diedrich? I agree with chat's suggestion that this is the first time Diedrich has been sober or awake since he left.
But what happened to his toes?
Yeah. From the slight crash landing, there was some contusions, and maybe Diedrich lost a few toes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stub toes.
Toes are overrated.
Needs urgent medical attention that this city is probably not able to provide.
Well, Diedrich's orders are coming down. Varys, Zinn, and I will stay here and repair the ship. Why don't we have some shore leave? Let the rest of the crew stretch their legs. You seem to be on a grand adventure. They could join you.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Sure, we got the purple dude.
Yeah.
Geyser.
Yeah, sure.
Glad to meet you. Glad to meet any new members of our crew. This is
We
Torafin and...
replaced Diedrich. I'm in a different dimension. Things are broken. We didn't actually come back to the real dimension. We're in a different one. You guys are all like anti-people. And the purple guy. I'm confused.
What are you
still
saying
here.
about me?
You were nice to him.
I was nice to
Did you
him.
steal something from him?
No?
Not yet.
All right.
So chat crew, this is your invitation to leave the ship for a while and follow these guys around on the next step of their adventure.
All right, we're going to the library with new friends.
Hooray.
I shake everyone's hands and introduce myself like, hi, I'm Geyser.
Yeah. I assume you give your whole speech. You just
Not
repeat
quite
for
that
each
much.
word.
Please do. You should just get really good at doing it. Yeah, so I guess we go into the library with a fucking entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do all the people
This
follow
seems-
us too?
No, they'll stay outside. When they realize that you're all on a mission, they're like, oh yeah, we won't get in your way, and they scooch out.
I give them like a big wave and everything as I go in.
You're not too paparazzi.
Carry on, citizens.
Exactly.
From the goblin.
Carry on, citizens.
All right, so we're going in.
Into
Yeah.
the library. Have we
There's
brought
a
books?
shit ton of us,
I have brought a shit ton of books.
Okay.
but we also know that there's some sort. Oh, is Navigator back?
Yeah, Navigator can stay with you
Oh,
guys.
good.
I feel much better about that.
Yeah.
than
Me too.
it's Navigator. So in the future, the other one should run the ship, and Navigator should stay
Okay.
with us.
All right, we'll say that that's swapping off. Chat DM, you can take over for Scanner, and I'm gonna hold on to Navigator for a while.
Alrighty.
I feel much better.
Right.
So we're gonna go in. And
I don't
give
know.
them
Scanner
some
was my
books.
favorite. I like his awkward conversations.
They sound me.
Yeah. First thing I want to go in and show Rob these fiction books I found.
Oh yeah, I forgot we named the librarian. Rob. It was Rob,
It
right?
was Rob.
Rob, I have some questions for Rob. Or at
Oh,
least maybe he can point me in the direction.
my
Answer.
most eclectic group of visitors. Welcome back.
Right.
This is the main librarian or
Yep.
something. I would probably know him, so
Oh,
shake
yeah.
his hand. Hey,
Oh,
I'm back.
Good
Rob,
to see you,
said?
Geyser. Good to see you. You know, we finished repairing the east wall since the last time you were here.
I mean, I
Shake
tried
him
to
up,
stop
please.
that incursion. I did my best.
We always appreciate it.
Did you not stop it?
I did. It just did some damage first. Sometimes there are a lot of these things, but don't worry, I can handle them.
Perfect.
Sure.
We'll throw you at them first.
Right.
Guy, sir.
Sounds great. Guy Sir was my dad. Or my father.
Guy Senior.
Right. Rob, I was wondering if you could tell me, so Glibson's Tower, right, the penthouse, is that owned by like a particular family member, or is it just sort of owned like... I would love to see the records that you have on this real estate situation.
Well,
here.
that's more current events than historical record. But word around the old ale cask is that the Glibsons like to treat that tower as sort of a retreat. So I think the family would share it amongst themselves.
It's ours.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
It doesn't,
course.
It doesn't help.
Is there anything else I can help you find?
Yeah, let's scan this place.
Are there other? So I mean, you've got like the books like from the old world.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes, the finest collection in
Right.
the city.
Is this the? Are there other collections in the city?
Oh, some members of the council keep small private collections, mostly as a conversation piece.
As a-
They aren't true appreciators.
Are the Glibsons member of the council?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, several of the elder Glibsons sit on the city council.
Right. So where do people just like stumble on these? Do they just find them lying around? How do you get, if you were, say, looking for a collection of these books that, you know, where would you find this kind of thing?
Well, they used to be found much more often as the undercity was excavated. We would find them in small caches of objects from the old world. As most of the underground has been excavated now, there's far fewer discoveries than there used to be, though they do still trickle in every couple of years. We'll see a new book.
Rob, have you ever seen a book called, what's the title of it? Atlas?
Atlas.
Atlas.
An atlas. No, I've heard references to them. We have several footnotes that refer to the atlas, but we've yet to find a copy of it ourselves.
God.
If we showed you one, could we keep it?
Well, yes, we could. We're
Yeah.
the Faceless. It's not about.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I like
want
you,
you to-
Rob. You seem like a pleasant fellow.
I want you
Yes.
to understand.
Good.
This belongs to me. But you can make
Us.
no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But
Yes,
you could make copies.
we could.
You could.
You could. You should.
How would we make a copy?
I have just the solution. I summon the Ledger Volume 2 and start ripping out a few pages. That's
What?
right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm destroying a book. There are so many of them that I've found.
You would dare? It's monstrous. It's unheard of. But please, I'll take them.
Yes.
Rob takes sheets of paper. Yes.
I get the atlas out of the bag of holding.
Oh, in Dalra's name, it is the most glorious thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Look, it's got pictures.
Oh, they are the finest of illustrations.
Cool,
He
start
starts
copy that.
madly sketching
You should
pages
get your scribes on this.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a while.
Yep. Yeah, so
Do you have scribes?
he calls a bunch of people over.
He does have scribes.
Yeah, I mean they wouldn't be scribes. They wouldn't be professionally trained because they
Are they
don't.
scrubs?
They don't have. They're assistant librarians.
All right.
But they're just taking every quill and ink that they can find and making copies of any page that you turn to as quickly as they can.
I mean, if you promise I can come back and get this back,
Oh, of course.
I'm happy to leave this with you.
Yes, we
so
would.
that
We would like to borrow
You
it.
can have the,
I feel
so
like
that your
these
copies
guys
are
have
actually
that.
good quality.
Yeah.
It's like, I wanted to see all of the things. You said you have things that reference
Yes.
the atlas. I would like to see those.
Oh, yes. Of course, I will find them for you.
Excellent.
Yes. So yeah, they're collecting volumes for you.
Perfect.
So anything else you guys are going to look into while you're here?
I also show Rob a couple of the fiction books that I found. They're neat, right?
It's like an alternate history or a vision of the future. What is this?
The other folks said it was fiction.
There are stories people write to entertain other people.
Yeah.
No, I've studied this phenomenon. Fiction is heat generated by two objects.
Fiction.
Oh, I see.
Guy, sir.
Oh, yes.
He's not very.
I am a little slow.
All right. So yeah, they're going to bring you some volumes. One of the assistant librarians is poring over the fiction with you. What are you guys doing?
Probably just they're half elves or something, right? That I've never seen.
Excuse you, 100% elf. Thank you.
Sorry. So I'd probably be like
Idols may be a little bit too elf.
studying them, I guess. Like,
Sure.
what is because that's very alien to me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
Almost like a giant purple dude.
We're a very
That's
curious
normal.
bunch on this.
yeah, right.
On this rock here.
I think I'm going to go off into my own corner and just find looking, like, they have spell books here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to look at their spell books and see if I can copy rituals.
Give me an investigation check.
I will.
Didn't Scanner say that there was something in here?
Mm-hmm.
I think we should figure out what that is.
19.
19? Alright, we will come back to that.
Cool.
Now that Scanner's back on the ship, I can talk to Navigator.
Yeah, it's Navigator now.
Navigator can talk to Scanner. Not interested.
Scanner's a
Okay.
Scanner.
So Navigator will come back with the information. Yes, I've been speaking to Scanner.
Perfect.
Scanner says that he believes that what he feels in the library is the energy buildup before an incursion, but it's impossible to tell with his current amount of data whether that incursion will occur in the next several seconds or several years.
Oh.
Scanner truly is useless. You don't have to tell
Should I report that back to you?
So we can just keep it amongst ourselves.
Oh, is this what you mortals call secrets?
Yeah, we're keeping a secret from Scanner.
Pilot, I have a secret.
Yeah, good for
Would
you.
you like to know my secret?
If
Yeah,
you
that's
told
how
me,
secrets
it wouldn't
work.
be a secret.
Oh.
Eh?
Oh, I am
But
learning.
if you told me and I promised not to tell anyone else,
That's still
it
not
would
how
still be a
it's
secret.
Still not how
Idle.
secrets work.
Promise not to tell anyone that Scanner is useless.
Won't say a word. Absolutely.
So they're like talking to this giant metal orb? Is that
It's
what's going
like
on?
a baseball-sized floating orb that follows them
It's
around.
done to baseball? I thought it was like.
Oh my
It
gosh.
shifts. It's sort of kaleidoscopes a little
No,
bit.
it is all. Never mind. Who cares? It's fine.
It's like it's one of those things that as you toss it, it's bigger in the air and then gets smaller.
That's fine.
So are they actually talking to it? Can I hear what they're
you
saying
can hear
and
the voice
everything?
coming out of it.
But what is this thing? Because it's
Scanner.
metal, right?
This
Yeah.
is Navigator.
All right, yeah, this is Navigator.
This is
Hi, Navigator. I'm Geyser.
Geyser,
Maybe you've heard of me.
Geyser, have you joined the crew?
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Registering Geyser to crew.
I guess we can't get rid of him now.
Okay. What just happened?
Yeah, you're
It's
part,
all good,
You're part of
it's
the
fine.
Faceless now.
What part of the crew am
Haha.
I?
Oh my god.
Position
I
not yet
almost
designated.
forgot.
Oh.
You guys, now that we've
I was
had a
really
chance,
surprised you didn't pull it out
I
sooner.
know. I've got some paperwork for you all. I'd like you all to, let's see, we're gonna have to talk more specifically about the compensation. I think for all of these, I'm going to just have to pencil in, let's see, 0 on signing the agreement. There's really no completion date, but I am going to say, I'm going to strike this out, and I'm going to pencil in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all of us? There's
That's
just
all
5
of
of
us.
us?
I mean, there's
crew,
also a whole crew on the
but they
ship.
get paid separately.
We'll ignore
Yeah,
them.
their salary is kind of a separate
I
deal.
don't even.
Diedrich,
They
maybe?
I
get
don't
paid
even know
in
those
admiration.
And Twitch statuses.
and little
They get paid in
icons
emotes.
next to they get paid in emotes.
See, you guys can all carry on. I have to prep this just a little bit. My pencil broke.
So you were hoping to find a spell that you could add to your spell book, is that correct?
Has to be virtual.
It has to be a ritual,
Yeah.
I see. I'm going to say that you got a 19,
Yeah.
and this is the central library, and you really devoted some key time to doing this.
To rolling that die.
I'm going to
Right.
say you can pick any level 1 ritual
All
of
right.
your choice to find.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Good job.
What?
DM says what?
Right. Oh god.
Were there any good successes on some investigations among chat crew in the library? Are you guys looking through the books?
Yes. Some things that to recall. Cactus.
Yeah.
Went and looked and found a small pamphlet on a series of minor prestidigitators that had once held sway around the library.
Mm.
If any kind of streetwise or sigils come up or anything that might have to do with something like that, he might be able to help give somebody advantage if that comes up. Otherwise, that's something that that he did was just learn about stuff.
Okay.
And got a little cantrip. And then
Excuse?
Torfin is looking at
Excuse?
ways to feed Bull and Et.
Don't invalidate
Some
this
diets.
paperwork.
Couldn't find any specific references to billets, but did find references to creatures that could be similar to that. And last but not least, I believe Weaver actually found some scrolls dealing with flora and fauna around this area, and some flying creatures that they haven't seen yet that were larger than anything they've seen so far.
I'm gonna add on to Weaver's there. I think Weaver, you found even more information than that. So you would have heard from Scanner and Navigator, listening in on the conversation before. You would have heard Carm's description of the glowing red rivers. Weaver, you also found a reference in a report from a previous hero who 100 years ago used to close incursions in the city. And he also had an account of meeting people who had encountered this incursion and come out with a vague memory of a glowing red river. That's exactly how they had described it.
That's super cool. Oh, and Genshi, aka Torfin, repaired the damage to the ship when it landed.
Perfect.
Can Weaver tell us the name of this hero that Weaver just read about?
We're in a little bit of a delay, so we will see if Weaver will do anything with this information that we've given them. For you, Idle, they've brought you a large stack of books that all reference the Atlas, so you could give me an investigation check to go through them.
Yes.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Yes, I want to determine how long ago the Atlas was written, based on all of the works that cite it.
Of course.
That kind of sucks.
Can I?
Investigation,
Can I
you
help?
say?
Yeah. Are you trained in investigation?
I am.
Yeah. Oh no, because we said you're spending all this library
Oh,
time
that's right.
getting your
I
ritual.
am. I am.
You
You're
got a
right.
level 1 ritual out of this.
I did. It's
Well,
useful.
that's a 10.
Detect magic.
That was a 10. I'm going to say no. In fact, you're more confused than when you started. The first couple of these sort of citation trails that you follow are contradictory.
That's how this shit usually goes.
Droid is Weaver, right? I'm
Yes.
connecting this correct? Okay, so
Yes.
Droid reports that there was... the name was lost in this report. The only detail that remains, aside from the description, is where it occurred. So the location of this incursion that you're reading about, Weaver, would have been in a place called the Nadir.
Is that a place in the city?
So you city dwellers would know
That's at the bottom of the mountain.
that's the bottom of the mountain, is the Nadir. The deepest point of the underground.
That's exactly what the word means.
So if I'm
Yes.
understanding this correctly, you're saying there is a point at the bottom of the mountain where there's word of an incursion happening, and when that happened, there was red water?
Yep,
Okay.
the glowing red rivers.
Which
Yeah.
we keep referring to as lava,
Right.
but that probably doesn't mean anything to you.
Right then. Some paperwork for all of you to take a look over and sign at the bottom, if you
You hand us,
please.
like, physical paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have
This
seen
is for
paper in
you?
the library before.
Right.
Yeah. But
like,
these-
you just had
Here's
this
this.
and you gave it to me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Just go ahead and sign at the bottom on the second page whenever you're ready.
all right.
This is what you hand us?
Yep.
You guys can
Exactly.
read
And
It's
then
a
I-
word.
You guys
Really
can
gonna
read these
read this.
after the stream.
Yeah.
You don't have to read them right now.
Okay.
So, for you two, who have been sort of connected to the underground
Yeah.
before, the Nadir means one thing to you. It means Queen Zero. Queen Zero is a Water Genasi gang leader who controls most of the territory in the deepest parts of the underground. Now, mostly she has a reputation for keeping the mushroom farms down there running smoothly so that the city council doesn't have to send guards that far from the surface. She's got a little bit of an under-the-table contract to get this done, which keeps her territory stable, and it keeps her gang, the Count Zeros, well paid.
Okay. And they had said aloud the thing about... Because we heard about it from the crew.
Right. You didn't. All you've heard is the crew reporting the Red River. That was the first thing about the Red River you heard, because these guys haven't shared it with you yet.
Okay.
So these guys, I don't know that there's gangs
Right.
underneath.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is up to
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys to share if you want to.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those underground crime lords.
What?
They're in the underground.
You have underground crime lords.
They're under the ground.
I mean,
And
underground is usually how they operate, but sounds like you mean like literally?
Not
Yes.
underground. Yeah, under
Yeah.
like point down.
Both? Yep.
I mean,
okay. Makes sense.
Are they relatively well known or no?
Oh, they're pretty.
You would know that they exist.
Yeah.
You probably stick to the surface. You're kind of a
People person.
you're a people person.
Yeah.
Yeah. The,
We
the
would
people down
definitely
there
know
aren't
more.
the people that you pick to be a person of.
Cactus says that Cactus says that information on gangs. If there's anything in there that could help now or in the future.
Information on what about
When
the
he was looking in the library, he found some stuff on gangs.
Oh, and he'd be
Oh.
sharing it. Okay, yeah. So you would definitely be able to share all that information that I just referenced about the count zeros to the whole group.
I thought it was Queen Zero.
I thought it was Queen Zero as
Queen
well.
Zero is their leader.
leads the
Ah,
council.
Count Zeros is
they're
the-
all called the Count Zeros. Okay.
We don't care about those guys, though. We just want to close the incursions.
Right,
GTFO.
right,
Pretty much.
That's fucking weird.
right.
How confident does Chat Crew feel in piloting the ship down to the nadir?
Or to the iron hook, right?
Yeah.
The pincers.
No, all the way to the bottom.
Ooh.
All the way
Your
to the-
ship out there can fly? Can you do more than just fall?
Oh, yeah.
So I've heard.
He's like a comedian. This guy, sir.
Sounds like Chat Crew's up to the challenge.
Yeah. Hey, we've done so good so far.
Is there a way to get in down there? Or fly it on the way around to the outside?
You guys would know the city is very careful not to pierce the
Yeah.
outside of the mountain.
So
Yeah,
no.
We
So
don't.
The
dare
current
go
answer is
down.
no.
Well,
But there's docking.
There's
all
at least- yeah,
around
there's-
stuff. So maybe there is some docking down there.
we'll just try and find the lowest dock.
But why would we go and mess with this Countess Zero?
Maybe we can just avoid her completely,
Yeah, that's what
or
I'm saying.
bribe our
Let's
way
just-
past, or whatever.
Yeah, if we can take the ship around, that would probably be a better idea.
Take the ship around.
Around.
But why would we go down there? Maybe I don't. Maybe
With the red
connection, the
rivers.
connection is that there was a report 100 years ago of an incursion at the nadir where
yeah, I'm still wondering why
Yeah,
we would go
it is
down
pretty
there.
long
That's-
ago. Yeah.
Like, it seems like the next incursion,
Should be happening.
if it
here.
does happen down there, Scanner or just fucking Navigator, whomever will tell us, and we can jump on the boat and head down there and try to figure it out. But in the meantime, I think we should just head back to our
Wait, when you said it was
penthouse
100
and
years
chill.
ago, does that mean it was the first incursion?
No.
No,
Okay.
it's been much longer.
Yeah, it's been incurring since the city was founded. Since the Great Collapse.
Yeah, I don't really see a reason to go down there.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what was the thing? The Red Rivers, the lava.
That was
were
what
invested-
Carmen
Right. So that was his vision. And why were we interested in that? I forget.
because he was enthralled to Aster.
Right.
There's some sort of connection between the things.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the meantime, I feel like we should just wait until the next incursion.
We know that
happens.
one is going to happen here at the library, right?
Sometime
From
within the next year or
100
so.
Or several years. I
Jared?
mean,
Could
Have I met or know of Aster at all?
No.
Okay.
could I speak with my patron to try to find a where would Aster kind of where can we find these portals that Aster's like the next one? Any kind of hint to
You're gonna try to commune.
yes.
Give me an Arcana roll.
I will. Alright, I got 17.
17. The Yellow King really wants you to find your own answers.
Okay.
One of the things you've learned about the Yellow King is that it delights in your discovery of truth. It has to be hard won. But he will give you a little bit of a push. And he will say, the question exactly was where to find Aster?
Yes.
On the other side and all around. If you wait long enough, he will find you.
Which we know, because he's
I
already
say let's
found us.
kick back and relax.
Hey, Navigator.
I
Can you
personally-
ask that?
Go ahead.
Can you ask that jerk scanner over on the ship to search for more parts like you, maybe useful ones?
Oh, well.
Sorry, I don't mean like you, like in an offensive way. Just
I am incapable of taking offense unless I am instructed to.
okay. You should take offense.
Oh, why did you say such hurtful things? Is how I would emote my emotions. Should I have them?
Hey, leave my buddy alone.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like how you're treating.
I'm
not
I'm only trying to mistreat Scanner.
Okay, these
you think
these-
about it now.
friends are not toys. They're not for your amusement. They're gonna help us fix this world. Okay?
Or they're gonna try.
So, as I understand it, the current plan is basically to stake out the library until this incursion goes off.
I guess, unless Scanner detects an incursion somewhere else that we know is going to happen sooner.
Well, it sounded like Matt was trying to get Scanner to look for more.
Scanners. There's
Yeah,
no other.
navigator
we know that there's
scanner
no
things.
other pieces.
Yeah.
We know that.
Navigator would reiterate that the only component found here was scanner.
Components, that's the word.
Components.
Pieces. Components.
Parts.
Jared, would I have any way of knowing where incursions are happening, or do I just go where people are yelling?
You go where people are
Okay.
yelling. I'm gonna draw some map. You guys can keep.
I'm staying near
We can-
J Flash the whole time, just so that you know.
For the saves.
Do y'all have any questions about that paperwork?
I mean, I'm sure I would if I had read it.
I think I have the intelligence to decide if this is a scam, but I'm not actually sure if I have the streetwise to think that it might be.
It's not a scam. It's all honest. It's just what's written down on the paper.
Is this an apostrophe?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then so this isn't legally binding.
Let me.
then.
Yeah, that's the problem with what you just tried to pull.
How did you know how to write his name in general?
Like it was.
Yeah, exactly. I was just sounding it out.
What did you guys do?
Sir.
There we go. Fixed. Does that look correct to you now?
Yes, that's
Okay.
much better.
Good catch, though. I like your style.
You literally could have looked at the spelling on the screen.
I did.
You want to,
Yeah, now would be a good time to lean down and reveal the map of the library that is slowly being created down here.
Whoop. There we go. There's only a little bit of black with the camera in the way.
All right, so here's where we are. So this is the entrance to the library here. This is the. You could also just tilt
I
it
like
up
how
a
your
little bit.
hand
'cause we
looks like you
don't
just
need
kicked
this.
the shit out of somebody and she's covered in.
Yeah, I know.
covered
What
in
is
blood.
going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
You
this
should
is
see the other guy.
this is what happens when you don't accept my quest hooks.
That camera's always been really
I
rare.
would be more than willing to accept a quest hook if I saw one.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
It's getting really good. All right, Mr. Collaborative Storytelling. So this is the main entrance to the library. This is the greeter's desk. This is where Rob is sitting.
Hey, Rob.
So that's not
No, that's not Rob.
these are very tall shelves. So like
books.
like 10-foot tall shelves of books. And this is a ladder that goes up to a second floor, which is just a sort of a ring around the outside with sort of historical displays and memorabilia and
How
things
high
like
up
that.
does it go?
It's like this floor is probably even with the tops of these shelves, so
Okay.
about 10 feet up, sort of like a really steep
Cool.
ladder staircase, and there's a railing around the outside of it. So there's sort of half walls here to upper level, and this is a half cover area. Not like combat might break out here or anything, but everyone place yourself where you would be as you're doing your stakeout, because you've been here for a couple hours.
We have. Where?
I don't have a mini. Do you guys have?
There's
There's
a-
Oh yeah, there's
there is.
Yeah,
piles of minis over there.
Yeah, I forgot to grab one too, so I'm a zombie.
Perfect.
I found out what happened to Diedrich's toes, you guys.
Wait, what?
What happened? What's going on with Diedrich's toes?
Again, she just
Oh, his
said.
toes.
Are you purposefully removing Diedrich's toes while he sleeps?
Well, yeah. But here's the deal.
It's okay. He'll get better.
Why?
They were trying to meet you at the rendezvous point in the Underground Lords, and they
We should also have a
flew
zombie
really well,
token
but got
for
lost
Rob.
in the tunnels.
Wait, they
Oh,
left.
now we're
and then
confused.
Droid,
Which one's you?
I believe his droid was like, wait, no. Yes, Droidbot says, well, that's it. We're lost. I say we mutiny. And then they were trying to figure out who exactly they would mutiny against. And
Yeah,
it came up-
that would be Diedrich.
Yeah.
There's some boxes here. Bigger than the box right here.
Wait, so chat crew left the library area and couldn't find their way back?
Yeah, because they were gonna go underground and rally with the Faceless.
You're-
That was the last
I am. Yeah. You're saying you have one?
But you're still back in the library?
Yeah, the Faceless are still back at the library. They decided not to go underground.
Oh,
So-
well, your loyal and brave crew did.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Well, you guys are going to meet the Count Zeros, who are the gang that run the underground if you make your way down to the bottom.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, that
Put
good
this
to
in
know.
a zombie bag?
Where's the zombie bag?
That's the bag.
Alright, we're
Okay,
back.
everyone's back. Everyone's got a mini.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a die.
Oh,
My
where's
mini
mine?
used-
You're a die. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know
what
where
happened to
mine
your
is.
mini?
I don't know. They all got moved.
I just leave mine here, so.
Oh, they probably got moved when we did Blades in the Dark. I know. Mark,
Yeah.
Idle and Jaflash's minis are probably on the thing behind you. If you see them immediately, would you pass them over?
Sure.
Other side? The pile of minis there.
Here?
They should be in there. But we can continue on. You,
Alright,
you can
yeah,
use
ditto.
dice for now. It's okay if you don't see them. Don't worry about it.
Oh wait, if you're over there.
We're just all clustered up?
Yeah, I don't need anything in this library except to kill interplanar demons and take.
Oh, that's Rob.
Is that the zombies, Rob?
Yeah, that's
Rob.
Rob Zombie. That's good.
Hey.
That's real good. I love it.
I'm really glad that the camera's pointed down at the tactical map so no one could see the face I just gave.
It looked like this.
It's a little better than that. Jared makes good faces.
Yeah, my face is better than yours.
Unlike the
Paul thinks
Faceless,
so.
who don't have faces.
I don't know.
So-
I got a 20 charisma.
Yeah, that's true.
Fight,
I
fight,
can't.
fight, fight.
I'm not,
Um,
I'm not seeing them.
So, you guys are here. You all are here, and the door. Yeah, don't worry about it, Mark. Sorry. The door opens, and Remy steps in. Captain
Remy,
Guard-
Captain
Guard-
Remy,
Guard-
Captain
Captain
Remy.
Remy.
Would I know Remy?
You would know Remy.
Okay.
You one of
Remy!
several guard captains.
Hello.
Oh,
And he's not exactly making eye contact with you. And he sort of motions vaguely with one hand, giving some kind of signal to his guards behind the door.
Can I insight check this?
Sure. Some more guards are starting to walk into the room. They're fanning out.
14.
I mean, you trust the city guards. They're on your side. They usually let you know when incursions are coming.
I want a ready action
What would you like to ready?
to blast the living crap out of him.
If.
Face
If?
on, yeah.
Any of the other guards, like, reach for their weapons.
Okay.
But what if
Idle,
Remy
I saw-
reaches for his weapon? It's fine.
If any of them reach for their weapons.
I saw Idle rolling something.
Yeah, I roll a 12 for insight.
Yeah. As far as you can tell, this just looks like city guards sort of checking out a place.
Okay.
So, sort of a small group of guards have come into the library, and they're sort of spreading out. It doesn't look like they're looking for or at anything in particular. They're just sort of moving through the space and spreading themselves out.
Remy, what's going on here?
Remy looks at you. Make a perception check.
I have advantage. 22.
You don't remember Remy having red eyes, but he definitely has red eyes now.
That's an incursion thing, right?
You would not have seen this before.
Okay,
but
so I've never seen it.
You all
We've seen it.
as
Remy, what's wrong with your eyes?
So we're gonna place people out. This is as far as the guards got as they were spreading out. There's more guards outside.
Fucking Genshi. Would he
What is
know who
going
it
on?
was who removed the toes? Stop torturing the captain!
I know. He's gonna be ill-advised to remove finger toes.
What the fuck?
So now is when you notice that all of the guards have a little bit of a stiffness to their movement, and Remy, who's close enough to see his eyes, has those same blood-red eyes that Karm had when he was enthralled. So
Yeah.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, damn, they didn't roll. They didn't grab their weapons. Anyone got higher than 16?
Yeah.
I got higher than 16. I got 19.
Ooh. I got 18.
Some of these double digits,
Nice.
jeez.
So did anyone beat a 20?
No.
Did anyone beat a 15?
Yes.
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 Okay, 19.
I got a 19.
I'm going to assume Glam has the better dex.
Yes.
18?
Yes.
And then what was yours?
I got 16.
16 for...
Nyx.
Your name is Nyx. And then what was yours, Geyser?
9?
Okay. Okay. The guards are going to go first. So now that they recognize that they've been made, and Remy gives them a signal to attack, which he does completely non-verbally and very sort of lethargically, just sort of waves one arm heavily forward. The guards are carrying the spears that are pretty common to the city guard, but when they swing at you, they are bringing down an immense amount of force. Heavier than you're used to. These ones are going to make it in. These ones are going to make it in, but not into combat with you just yet. But the ones that had entered while Remy talked, or while Remy looked around, have closed with you. So 2 of them are attacking you, Geyser.
I have
Go ahead.
I have a shield spell, so
Okay.
I cast that as a reaction, I think, when they go to attack me, right?
Okay.
Which gives me +5 bonus AC.
Okay.
So I am at 20.
Yes. It's pretty awesome.
It only is that round, though.
Oh, okay.
That is a 14 and a 13. So
Miss and
both
miss.
miss. All right. One of them is
missed anyway.
One of them is attacking Flash.
Sure.
That's a crit. So it's going to be some damage. The crit damage is 26.
Okay.
As they're not even trying to jab you with a spear like the way you would properly hit someone with a spear. It's like they're swinging it like a baseball bat. They're just trying to like
Bludgeoning with a
They're
spear.
just trying to club you to death with these spears. Like they don't know how they work. And the other one is going to attack Idle. I assume disadvantage.
What? Oh, I'm not.
Wait. Oh, who's that?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay. So it's attacking Nyx. Are you still going to give it disadvantage?
Yeah.
Alright, with disadvantage, that's a 16 to hit.
Still hit.
So you get clubbed for 12 damage.
Ow. That's almost all my life.
You rested.
So I actually looked it up. And you don't use the spell unless they hit you. So you actually
Okay.
miss my
Yeah.
normal AC, so
Yeah,
I don't
it's
use it.
only-
So it doesn't trigger.
No.
You took damage from full, right? Okay, just making sure. All right, Glam.
Yeah. So I dropped the book I was reading on like chapter 4 of, and I, summon the new metal version of Quill into my hand, and I guess I kind of got a full cover barrier between me and anything that's going on, so I hop on top of the barrier and start wiggling my stick at things. At this guy.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. There we go.
Talking's a free action, right?
Yeah.
Make sure we don't damage the books.
Yes. So yeah, I'm stabbing
Do
with
it.
sword.
Go for some stabbing.
Stabbing with sword. That is an 18 plus 7 plus proficiency bonus. That is
Hits,
definitely gonna
yes.
hit. Oh, actually, it's 7 with proficiency. But anyway, right, damage. D8 3 plus my strength is 4, so 7. Oh, plus 2 for my fighting style.
So that's
So that's 9.
9 damage to
Yep.
the one in front of you. All
Yep.
right, you stab it.
Extra attack triggers.
Do it.
That is probably not going to hit, but I'm going to say it anyway. That is a 13.
Misses.
All right. And then I duck back behind
Go for it.
back behind the desk.
Mm-hmm. All right. Jaflash and then Idle.
Quick interjection.
Yeah.
Flash. The party is able to get a message through via scanner to Navigator, and Jaflash has inspiration.
Did they specify the message, or should I improvise that?
They had not specified the
All right.
message, but
So
if you want,
because
they can.
because it came from Scanner,
Yes. Okay.
you guys can add some specificity to this, but I'm going to say Navigator sort of bumps up against you and says,
During the fight.
yeah,
All right.
and says, Scanner wished to send you well wishes. Scanner is worried about you. Says the crew thinks that whatever is going on, you are certainly doing your best.
That's very sweet.
Scanner would like to
okay,
add,
you got
these were not his
inspiration,
words.
dude. Yeah, okay, good. Perfect. All right, that makes me feel better. Thanks, Chad. Wow, maybe I'll just blow inspiration. So I'm in the middle here. My assumption is that if I can knock out their leader, do you think they would slow down? I'm gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna move and just shield the hell out of Captain Remy.
Yeah, so you're going to slide one step forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do that without disengaging, so there's no attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, yeah.
Do it.
So I get 2 attacks, but I'd like to use inspiration on the first.
Okay.
Is that at advantage then?
Yep.
All right. So we'll do the first attack at advantage. Oh yeah, well that was blown inspiration. Well, thanks, Scanner. 14.
14's going to miss.
All right, and so second. 9. There you go. All right, perfect. I'm back to old Jaflash.
Oh.
no. Oh no.
But I'm close enough to jump in if I need to.
Okay. Idle and then Nyx and then Remy. Oh, Remy's me.
Yeah. Well, Jaflash is also close enough to give me sneak attack damage
Sure.
on our buddy Remy. So I'm going to shoot Remy with my short bow. That's 22.
Hits.
Hey, somebody
Yay.
can roll some
Yeah.
dice. Good job.
And you get sneak attack.
I do. Gonna roll some stuff. Well, so 10, 11, 12 plus 4, 16 damage.
Okay. Got an arrow in him.
Yep, and I'm gonna move, I don't know, back a little bit. Like, to there, I guess.
You have the disengage thing?
I wasn't engaged with anybody.
Oh, I keep
I was like over here.
I keep thinking that's you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
because that's usually what mine looks like.
Yep, yep.
But I don't
Sorry.
know, Idle's mini has disappeared somewhere. So
We will find it.
instead I'm purple.
All right, Nyx.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and summon some demons.
Okay. I've been ready for this.
Yes,
Okay.
I know you've been preparing for this.
So
I roll a d6, right?
You roll a d6 to determine what level
6.
of demon they are. Oof. So this is the name of this spell is Summon Demon.
Summon lesser demons.
Summon Lesser Demon. Right.
It might be. It might not be in that book.
I think it's here. I think I saw it.
Okay. Well, 6
Nope,
is
you were
8
right.
demons of challenge rating 1/4 or lower.
8 demons.
Yes.
Okay, I
That's
was ready for this.
a lot.
So here's your 8 demons,
And I get to play some.
and they are. I get to choose what type of
Yes,
demons.
you do.
They are Dretch. I have been ready for this since day one. So there's your card with the stats for Dretch.
Also, they see
Uh-huh.
everything as an enemy.
Oh, now wait. I should not be giving you that
No,
card
you
because
should.
I control the Dretch.
Yes, you do.
Right. They see everyone except you.
No,
That's-
including me.
Really?
Yes, everything's an enemy.
Alright, I'm gonna roll initiative for them.
Which is why I hold it back until like there's like a good group of people.
You mean us?
We're a good group of people.
This is really just.
Have you ever
this is
summoned these
disappointing.
dredges around me before? Or is this the first time I'm seeing this? I mean, obviously I'm not seeing this because I'm covered behind the waist-high fence here.
Oh my gosh. This keeps happening at our weekend game too, is that fights that I set up just become me having to fight one group of NPCs against another.
Yeah, we can
Yep.
just leave now. Jared will take
Alright,
care of this.
I'm gonna. They're both gonna attack me. Screw it. I'm gonna try to walk away from them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 2 attacks against you. One
One
is-
of them I'm gonna give disadvantage to and use my reaction.
Okay, so then this is the disadvantage roll. How are you giving it disadvantage?
With
your,
my entropic ward.
your entropic ward, right. So the first one is a miss with disadvantage, and the second one is a 13 to hit.
Ah, that hit me.
You can't get upset about getting
Yeah, I
hit
know.
when
I
you're
know.
13 AC.
I just know it's always gonna hit me.
Ooh, 13? Yeah, come on.
So you take 13 more damage.
This is why I don't like being in the
Okay.
fight.
So it's Remy's turn. So
Yet you literally just summoned a bunch of demons.
Yeah, they
We're
can
gonna
deal with that.
attack everyone.
Well, at least they're closer to the guards
Yeah.
than they are to us.
So that's why they'll more likely attack the guards. We'll see.
all right. So blah blah blah. Remy is gonna strike at you, Jaflash,
Sounds good.
and I'm gonna reroll that. There we go. That's a critical miss.
So he critically misses.
I'm gonna say
Something for you for later.
I'm gonna say he accidentally chops one of his guys.
Out of initiative.
yep.
At your yep.
So this is sorry. Chat DM came in and handed me a secret note.
Yes.
Where is the Star Gamble at the moment? Just
They
out
just
of
burst
curiosity.
out of the nearest tunnel that led into the undergrounds, and they're bearing back down towards the library.
You guys flew into the tunnels.
Yes, they did.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ah.
Yes,
Okay.
they did.
So now you have just erupted back to the surface
Yes.
and are flying back towards the library.
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna say it's a round or two before you make it back, but you can make it to the library before this combat is over. I'm sure.
Okay.
There's like 3
Nice.
of us in here.
Yeah. If nothing else, there's gonna be some demons to fight. So Remy got a critical miss against you. I'm gonna say that lets you make an attack of opportunity against him.
Oh,
He's
right.
so off
hold
balance.
on a second. Yep.
Oh my god.
I tried.
Yeah.
All right, so now it is Geyser's turn.
Alright, I don't think this is gonna work. So
That's our motto. on
yeah, right.
this.
So it'll be fine. Tidal wave says it summons a wave of water, and then at the end it says it spreads out evenly across the ground in all directions. I assume if I use that in here, some books will get damaged.
Oh yes.
Even if it's just this outer area,
Yeah.
that would still okay. And similarly, if I cast Fireball like over here, and it gets like these guys,
Yeah.
is that going to damage books as well?
There's people outside.
Okay, but is it going to damage the books? No. Okay, so that's
There's a whole
out.
crowd of raving fans out
Yeah.
there.
The people are holding books.
Well, then I would yell to the people, "Get out! There are freaking demons in here." I don't know anything about the Red Eye people.
Yep.
I'd probably say something like, "That was Remy. Remy, why are your guys attacking us?" And then Burning Hands this way.
Yep.
And it says it goes 15 feet. So I assume I can avoid all books and hit maybe all of these, these 3 and these 2 demons.
Burning hand. It's a
Oh, sorry,
cone.
it's a 15-foot cone.
You could hit these 2 in front of you, these 2.
Maybe not that one.
I actually, because it's a cone, it expands as it goes out. I could say you could hit all 4 of these and these 2.
Cool, sounds
Yeah.
good. I'll do that.
So do they make saves?
Each creature makes a dex save, And they take 3d6 on a fire on a failed save, or half on a successful one.
All right. So the two closest to you. What's your save DC?
That's a good question. 14.
So that's one fail and one success. 2 more successes, and then the demons both fail.
Okay. 9 is the total damage.
Okay.
Half if they succeed.
Yep. Okay. Gotta do some mapping now. That one took 9, so that's that much. Half as much to these two. And then 2 of the demons took the full blast. Alright. Got it.
And as people are running away, I'd be like, "I'll save you. Don't worry. This is nothing for Geyser."
Alright. Now it's time for the Dretch to go. So this is fun. They're just, let's see, they're going to close with whoever's closest to them, which is mostly the guards.
Can you get rid of
entirely
them?
the guards.
No, they're stuck here now.
Don't
I mean,
do
you
it
can
again.
with Eldritch Blast, right?
Alright, so Dretch are attacking the guards.
Oh, the Paladin and the Warlock are having issues.
So missing a hit. I'm gonna simplify this greatly. Missing a hit. Missing.
Lawful evil, it's fine.
They're missing a lot.
I won't tell.
They are mostly missing. These
They're gonna mostly miss these guys, and
Yep.
then when it comes time to attack us, they're gonna mostly
Crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
They're like challenge rating 1/8,
the 1/4.
1/4.
Then why even summon them?
Distraction.
It's definitely a distraction for somebody.
Yeah. So between the 8 of them,
I'm super distracted.
between the 8 of them, they get 2 attacks each. They got 2 hits between
my
their
goodness.
16 attacks.
Oh my goodness.
I'm surprised they have 2 attacks.
They don't do a lot of damage when they hit.
You have 2 hands, but you can't always double attack.
Actually, I can. I just
now
miss
you
all the
can,
time.
but
So we're back to the top of the... Oh, so Rob is just hiding behind the desk. So I'm going to lay him down. And
Rob, I'll save you.
We're back to the top of the order, which means it's time for the guards to go. Most of them are now engaged with the Dretch. Yeah, you're out here. Mostly. So let's get the attacks off against you guys first. So attacking Idol
Yep.
is 14.
Misses.
Yeah, and lower. Attacking Geyser. That's a
Does one hit me?
it's a
Yeah.
13 and a crit.
Okay, well, on the crit, I will shield. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Never mind. I will not.
So the crit is
I'm gonna roll this die next time.
Okay.
It's now critted twice
Yeah.
in the span of like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
27 damage from the crit.
27? Okay.
Jaflash just tried to roll the crit die and got a 1. Yep. Okay.
Sounds about right. I am not looking good.
That's those ones. All the rest. Actually, this one can go to you.
I figured.
But you got to keep one of them
Yep.
on the Dretch. So this one is attacking
I saw my
you,
mistake
Nyx. Nyx, that's a 19 to hit.
Okay.
So you take 7 damage. It was a
Better than
low
20.
damage roll.
Better than 20.
And now they're gonna fight some Dretch. So that's miss,
You're welcome.
hit, hit,
No.
miss. Oh wait, those ones wouldn't attack because they attacked Geyser. Sorry. So that's 2 hits. I'm just gonna roll damage once for them. Just simplify this down. Okay, two of the Dretch are dead,
Yay.
And it is
You
Glam's turn.
summon them.
Yeah.
Huh?
You summon
So
them.
my move is 30. If I take a dash, then that's just double move, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that should get me around to here-ish.
Sounds good.
Yep. And that's going to be pretty much my turn, though. I put my hand on the javelin of lightning in my satchel pocket. It's
Yeah.
scabbarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your sling for
Yeah.
it. All right, Jaflash and then Idol.
We've lost all of our actual fighters.
That is
Okay, so-
that is
Mhm.
accurate. Diedrich and Varys joined the crew. Frunk's in another dimension.
I'm a fighter.
You're
I
hiding
just
behind
ran
some
60
books.
feet to hide behind books. He summons demons. I don't even. I'm not. You flamed these guys. That seems pretty good. I'm starting to warm up to the 6'7" purple dude. You guys.
Hey, I did damage.
Oh my god, it's the same problem as our other game with Jared.
Yep.
It's all DPS, one half support.
I support just in like an emotional way.
Just out of
Emotional
combat.
support. Sorta. Alright,
Up your game, Paladin.
both at Remy.
Okay.
You're a charm or a
Crit.
to Alex.
Crit.
And then a miss.
All right, crit. Roll that double damage.
I will roll the double damage. So 1d6 plus 5.
Do you ever smite things?
I'm literally
Because-
hitting it with my shield.
Yeah, you could probably use your holy smite with that, and if
I
you
don't
crit,
like-
you get to double those dice
I
too.
don't want to actually kill him.
I don't wanna.
Oh, no, that was I just needed to roll one.
What, you crit, so you roll 2.
Oh, do I? So
Yeah.
that was 7.
Okay,
Plus 5, 12.
perfect.
It's pacified.
Not yet.
Ah, damn.
Dude, she's calling out results.
And they all fall down. Hey, go us.
And we
All right.
win, yay!
Idle.
Yay! I'm gonna stab the one that is standing next to me.
Do it.
I guess that sucks. No sneak attack. Well, I'm gonna stab it with my rapier, I guess. So that's a 16.
16 misses.
Wow.
Glances off of their city guard armor.
Well, I'm gonna bonus action to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and dance around this way to here.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Now it is Remy. Remy's going after you, Flash.
Cool. He misses.
He misses big. Swing and a miss. And now we're back to Geyser. Oh, I skipped you, Nyx. Sorry,
Yeah.
Nyx and then Geyser.
All right, cool.
I'm
I'm going
summon
to.
more demons.
No, I'm just gonna let my tentacles fly out and smack that dude in the face.
You have tentacles?
I do.
That
So minimum I got was 21.
Both hit.
All right, cool. So I hit for. Oop, what was the name? 23.
23 on the one in front of you?
Yep, 23 on the one in front of me, and gets tossed 20 feet back.
Oh.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Okay.
Cool, and I'm gonna run
Oh my god.
up there.
Okay.
That's fine.
Geyser.
all right. So Geyser
I'll blast
was
him from
thinking about being a melee combatant. Maybe not now. I Misty Step 30 feet, which does not provoke, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
I'll go. Man, that's a bad guy. Where are you? Matt?
In the middle.
Oh, you're the die.
Which
Okay.
is where I will stay.
Yeah. 20 and this blocks vision, right?
Yep.
Okay. 10, 20, 30. Over here. That was Misty Step. And then I will Scorching Ray. How are these two looking?
Both injured.
Okay. Is there one that looks more injured or no?
The one, this one.
Okay, so I'll do 1 ray at this person and 2 rays at this person.
Okay.
So I make a ranged spell attack. What's that? So 21 to hit.
Hits.
I'll go here. Then the next one, or the next 2 over here.
Yep.
19
Hits.
and 12.
Miss.
Okay, so
A hit on each of them.
hit on each, and that is 2d6 fire damage. We'll start with
Fire damage. I know the books.
7,
Okay.
and then on the other guy, 5.
Okay.
Well, that sucked.
All right. The Dretch are going. So they're going to roll their attacks.
Oh, sorry, and then I have a move.
Yes, you
10,
can still move.
20, I'll go up here.
Miss. Alright, so far they've got 2 hits again. Oh, they're up to 3 hits. 4 hits. 6 hits.
You're welcome.
Do we even know what they're hitting?
Yeah.
They're all attacking the guards,
Okay.
because that's who they're engaged with. Not a lot of damage, but they spread it out a lot.
Oh, and you guys notice I'm like glowing more and more as I cast spells.
I'd like to add the amount of damage they're doing to the amount of damage I'm doing.
You can think that.
Those guys count as sneak attack opportunities for me, don't they?
No, they are not your allies.
Oh, but they're still distracting the they're fighting against the
their
guards. I
enemy?
don't know.
Is it if you check the rules for sneak attack and it says they're enemies and not your allies, then I'll
That's a
count.
good question.
But I'm pretty sure it says your
But you're
allies.
probably right. Sneak attack.
All right. Back to the top.
No. You don't need. So if another enemy of the target is
Oh.
within 5 feet of it,
Perfect.
Yes.
Then they do count.
yeah,
Yep. You can sneak attack those fools.
love
All
it.
right. So the
Anything that comes up close, I'll push them away from you.
well, they're gonna come up to
Okay.
you first because you're the most visible thing here.
Ah,
These guys are all engaged. This one's gonna close with Flash. This one's gonna go looking for you, but it saw you go this way, so it's gonna be dumb and follow you around the long way. So let's resolve the attack against Flash first. That's a miss. 2 attacks against Idol. Crit miss and a 23.
yeah, 23 hits. Uncanny dodge.
So it would have been 14 damage, so you'll take 7.
Okay.
And then they're gonna fight the Dretch a bunch.
Sorry, Jared.
I'm now taking that spell out.
It
No, it's good.
miss. All right, so there are two hits against the Dretch. They killed 2 more.
Wow.
yeah, they're doing great.
One of them leveled up.
He'd like to take a short rest. We're back to our guys. So Glam and then Jaflash.
Yeah. So, quick question, Jaflash. Does your new level 6 saving aura apply to you?
No.
Okay.
Huh? I'm pretty sure it
I think
does.
it
So-
gives him saves.
Don't get too close to the feet.
So I'm gonna come out.
Been using it, applying to me.
Or protection starting 6th level when liver. Oh, you. Yeah, it does.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
Because you're
That's what
in the
I thought.
area of effect.
So I
So
get plus 10?
What?
You get plus 5.
I already
Oh,
get plus
if
5.
If it's charisma, you'll get plus 10
Alright.
for charisma
Yeah,
saves.
yeah. You just add 5
Unfortunately,
to
this is not
whatever
charisma.
you
Alright.
also.
So I come out from undercover, shout the javelin of lightning's unsafe word, Avada Kedavra, and hurl it like through the crowd.
Yep.
Ooh.
So it's a line.
It is a line. I guess technically I'm targeting the one that seems I'm targeting this
Yep.
one back here. I think.
So I'm gonna say you don't even hit Jaflash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say
Yeah,
those are your
yeah.
hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
So everyone except the last one, except the actual target, has to make a DC 13 Dex save.
Oh, no.
Success. Fail. Success. Fail.
Ah.
So I'm gonna say the first 3 dodged it. So 1, 2, 3 dodged it. These 3 failed it.
All right. Well, the ones that dodged take half of this, and the ones that failed take all of this 46 lightning damage.
Okay.
So we've got 15.
15 damage. You kill the 2 Dredge.
We're helping.
And then
I'm glad they absorb some damage.
then the target gets a ranged weapon attack, standard ranged weapon attack,
Yep.
which is definitely going to hit. That's a 25.
Okay.
It's a 24. And the damage roll on this is 3 plus my strength, so that's 7. Plus 2 for my.
That was against this guy.
Oh, this isn't. This doesn't apply to dueling. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's only 7.
Perfect.
Not the +2 from melee.
Got it.
Then
Yep.
Then I summon as much energy as I can to action surge and just blast a thunder wave
Nice.
at this blob over here.
Oh yeah.
So this is a con save for all of those guys in the target area.
What's the range on it?
Yeah, what's
Oh,
15 feet?
15 foot cube, yeah.
So, but it's
15.
it's
So
from
it's
you.
one
I'm
dude.
gonna say it's these two.
Okay.
Yeah. Con save for those two. Success and success. Lowest is a 15.
All right.
They're getting good saves.
Well, in that case, they each take half of 2d8.
Yep.
Ooh,
Which
good
is,
roll.
oh yeah, 13.
So you each take 6.
Yep, and they aren't pushed.
Okay. All right.
Also, any books that were sitting in that cube got pushed away from me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna basically this whole outer side
Yeah.
of the shelf just blew out.
Yeah.
Jaflash
No,
and then Idle.
the books.
Yeah, I'll just keep going at what's his nuts.
Remy?
Knock his ass out.
Yeah. Well, he just got lightning and thundered. So
Oh, crit.
another crit. Nice.
And 14.
You know, here if
14
you're
misses.
smiting, you double your smite dice.
Thanks, guys.
He doesn't want to, Paul.
Not a smiter. 9.
9. You got him. He is
Knocked
gentle.
him out.
So are you trying to gentle him or?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So he comes to, like you El Kabong him, and he just shakes his head and goes,
Are his eyes no longer red?
"Yeah, his eyes look normal."
Motherfuckers.
He goes, "What happened? Give me a sit rep."
Your
killing the rest of your
dudes
group.
all have red eyes. They're after us. You came in with red eyes. I hit you with my wonderfully beautiful shield, and my shield's like
Oh no, this is terrible.
right. And so all your guys right now are still red eyed. I thought knocking you out would cause them to
No,
also
but
not be red eyed.
I will fight alongside you.
All right, well, be gentle on your fellas.
Will
They dare betray our city.
I guess you're not going to be gentle.
I don't know if it's really their fault, but okay.
Idle, your turn.
There you go.
Yeah,
Making it happen, Jaflash.
Smite.
I can push them on my turn, but
that's
all I
fine.
got.
No, I'm gonna stab. Which one of them looks worse, if any?
They look about the same. That one's got red on, and this one has red on.
Okay.
The one on the right looks worse.
I will stab this one with my rapier.
Ooh.
Not too bad. That's 23.
Hits.
Yay. I do 7 damage.
Down.
Yes! I will.
Say yes.
Yes! I could disengage, or I could just kind of stay there, because
That is
otherwise
the
we're
first
just.
one of these to go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not doing great.
You're welcome.
We spread the
Let's
damage
fight
out.
not.
Other than Remy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fight not around books and people.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just stay there.
All
It's fine.
Nix.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out 2 tentacles at him.
Do it.
All right, so those are some bad rolls. So I got 11 and 16.
Both miss.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And now it's Remy, and Remy is going to turn and attack one of his people. And miss.
Well, I mean,
Well, he
he's still-
tried.
He's still shaking it off.
Yeah.
I bashed him a lot. With
Yeah,
the
he's got
shield.
a
shield.
jet lag.
Shield's like, oh, that was
No,
unfortunate.
no good.
Chat crew is up on the scene and floating about 100 yards in the air, looking
Perfect.
for a ballista shot.
So the trouble you're going to have, chat crew, is that they're inside the library. So you can see through the open doorway that there's enemies clustered near the door. You could take that shot. I'm going to say this is super risky. So if there's any bad rolls in that like 3-roll staging that you guys do for a ballista shot, there could be some real bad stuff going on, but bad decisions make good stories, so go for it.
I love that.
Yeah, hey, I'm not there. It's fine.
Droid is yelling, take the damn shot.
You're right.
All right.
Well, you tried, Jared.
Guys,
God. Hey, he got.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
What is
Droid's got this. Droid's not scared.
It's
All right.
fine.
All right, we're gonna, we're
Fearless.
gonna
That's a
wait
nat 20 on a take the damn shot.
2 nat 20s.
Holy no!
No, that's
no,
just,
no,
that's
no,
just,
no.
that's just you
I'm just
repeating it.
going, holy
Okay.
crap.
Yeah,
You can't do that
happened
to
me
us.
too.
No.
If you could get a crit just by saying nat 20,
Yeah,
I
just
would,
yell.
I'll
I
just
would be
do
a
that
much better
Just
all the
paladin.
time.
roll a 6 nat. I tried to make a joke about it and roll another nat 20.
It works.
At least it wasn't against us. We're good.
That's not one.
All right, so it looks like chat needs a chance to organize the next 2 rolls, so we're gonna keep going. So it's Geyser.
All right. You said that these 2 were hurt, right? Still.
Yeah,
So I'll shoot.
they've all been injured at this point.
Oh yeah. I'll shoot 2 at this one and 1 at this one. I can see this one from where I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 on the first one first. That's a 22 and a 21, and on the other one I only got a 9, so I missed that one.
Okay. Yeah, the 22 and the 21 both hit. Those are both on the closer target.
Correct. 3 damage and 7 damage.
Well, 10 damage isn't bad.
It's not bad.
Especially with the
Not-
Mario dice.
Not great either.
Not really asking for much more.
Alright.
I am starting to glow like a lot, like almost as much as a torch.
Oh my god, he's gonna blow!
Wait, why are you standing next to me?
I
So
just want to be friends, okay?
Oh no! All right. I'm sorry, guys. With an 8 and a 2 on your
Yeah.
second rolls, that's gonna undo the 20.
Oh, droid tried.
28 2. So the 20 was on the ready, right?
Yeah.
So you got this shot set faster than you've ever done it before. You were like clockwork getting the thing loaded, pulling back the winch, and then you aimed, and you were definitely aiming at the library, definitely some part of the library, and then you fired, and it just sort of lobbed into the center of the library.
Rob,
No!
So basically,
He's my friend.
I'm gonna say the center.
At least it wasn't the
Not
books.
bobbed.
But Rob is
wasn't
right
the
in the
books.
middle.
The center is now covered by a cave-in from the roof.
Is Rob okay?
You guys can't see Rob.
Also, my atlas.
Oh yeah, the atlas is in there.
Oh no! They promised you'd get it back. It's okay. It might have some rubble on it.
Well, that guy was my criminal contact feed.
But the advantage
No.
is, chat crew, you've opened such a hole in the roof that you could much more easily aim at the enemies next time.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Always
joking.
looking on the bright
Your
side.
next shot will be much easier to pull off.
I was right when I predicted that this library wouldn't have a roof by the end of
You
this.
did say that. Alright, so that was Geyser's turn last, so it's the Dretches. There's still 2 Dretches left. 2 hits.
Wow.
2 more hits. Wait a minute. And they do a total of 8 damage between their 4 hits. Alright. Blankety blanks. It's the guards' turn. Alright, so the guards have to spread themselves out. This one's gonna fight Remy, Jaflash, the Dretch, Remy. Slams in. Oh god, he just realized he went the wrong way. He can't make it back to you this turn. And Idle over here. So one attack against
How's that one still up?
Will be at disadvantage.
against Remy.
Yeah.
Okay, so one attack against Glamzin is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Oh my god.
So that's 12 damage.
I am. I should have used shield before you rolled damage, but you said 22 damage?
I think I said 12 damage.
Oh,
12.
you said 12 damage. Either way, I'm fine.
Okay. An attack against Idle. It's cocked. 22 again
Yeesh.
for 17 damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 attacks against Jaflash. Those both missed. 18's the higher one. Attack at disadvantage against Remy. is a miss, and normal attack is a miss, and then they attack the Dretch and hit and hit. They don't kill the Dretch this time, but they injure them. Alright, so, Glamson.
Yeah, so I'm going to nimbly escape from this guy,
Yep.
scamper up these stairs here. Am I up here above? Can I see over the these bookshelves?
This floor is about the same as the height of the top of these,
Okay.
so you can't see these two, but you can see some of these back ones.
Okay. So I think I should have enough movement to kind of hop on top of one of these.
Give me an acrobatics check.
I will do that.
It's going to be an easy one, because that's
Yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
short hop, but
Yeah.
still.
But you're pretty
whoops.
short.
Oh
That's an 8.
An 8?
An 8.
Oh, that's just short. I would have given it to you on a 10.
There's a lot of short going on.
You're gonna fall to the ground between, and you're gonna take 4 damage from falling.
All right.
They
Do I
didn't see it. It's fine.
Do I take any damage from the books that fall on top of me?
No, but I am gonna give you inspiration because I always want to reward acrobatic play.
All right.
That was a great goblin-y move and a great goblin-y fail.
Well, I don't think that I need line of sight for this, so I kind of know where the blob of enemies is, and am going to throw some sleep spell over in kind of surrounding where Jaflash is.
All right.
So that is 5d8.
Wait, you're casting a sleep spell to a spot you can't see?
Cast it on me.
Yes.
It doesn't say you have to be able to see it.
It doesn't.
Well, it's for spellcasting in general. You
Okay.
have to say it.
Well,
I don't know, because a lot of spells specify to a point that you can
Oh,
see or
yeah.
something like that. And
That's
this one
true,
just
yeah.
says to a point you choose within range.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right. I need some d8s because this takes. Oh, never mind. I need one more d8. There's my one more d8.
Nice.
All right.
Almost like you did it on purpose.
So woof.
Oh, that's a lot of sleep.
That's a lot of sleep. That's 14 plus 15, so that's 29, 30.
Oh my
Exactly
God.
30.
30.
And they're
You
all
could put 2 of the guards to sleep.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. These 2 guards fall asleep.
He's showing us up.
I mean, you guys didn't see the goblin cast that. You just saw 2 guards fall over and snore.
I assume you can
After the
hear-
goblin fell off a
we
bookshelf.
both can cast that spell, so I think we both know what's happening
Yeah,
here.
I decided not to.
I also
because
I know. I was like,
I
this
was
the spell
rolling
does
6.
have
Yeah.
does have a verbal component. So you also
Oh,
heard
you
me
heard
just
him do it.
loudly shout sleep
or whatever.
or whatever. Go to bed. It's past your bedtime.
So I think
Sang a lullaby.
Chat took another shot. How did that go?
We were waiting. I wanted them to do one round. I was figuring that was the.
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't come back to you yet, have we? All
Yeah,
right,
but,
so
let me know.
we'll cue it for the end of the round. All right, so it's Jaflash.
So the one that's closest to Captain, I want to.
Ready? Yep.
Yeah, I want to compel to duel it.
Okay.
So basically, it just comes.
You just want to get them all on you.
Yeah, I just want that
Yep.
literally. So that is you have to do. I think you gotta save.
Well, he's probably
one creature that you can see within range must make a Wisdom saving throw.
We got an 18.
No, it's close, but yeah, you save.
Okay. it's close and a cigar. All right. Is
That's
that it?
Yeah. And
All
then
right.
I'll just hold.
Okay. Idle.
okay,
And
well,
then Nyx.
I'm gonna stab this one, I guess.
Do it.
So that's another 22.
Hits.
Sure wish more of you people were melee fighters so I could get sneak attack damage. God damn it. That's a 5.
Okay.
If you shot into.
Yeah, you're like tanking for the
Yeah,
wizards
well,
right now.
I could shoot into there and do sneak attack damage, but I also want to kill this one faster.
Nyx.
That's what I'm here
And
for.
with these 2 guys who are running away.
I'm gonna go ahead and
They
shoot
should
at it.
help.
have
I'm like
been helping.
bleeding from all over.
Hard
I could really
help.
use a healer right now. It would be great if we had one of those in our
13
party.
minimum?
13 misses.
Okay. No, I'm pretty sure the other one.
You're
It's
gonna
over
come
20.
back down.
Yeah.
Sorry,
25.
sorry. One turn at a
Sorry.
time, guys.
25.
Yeah, hits.
Alright, cool. So for that one, I hit it for 9.
All right.
And it gets pushed back.
It's still up, but it is pushed 10. All
Oh my
right.
god.
And
Remy,
then my character's gonna think about jumping to the next bookshelf, but he's not.
He's not gonna. Saw what happened to
But
his
it
pal
would-
Glamson.
It would be a perfectly good opportunity to billow your cape, though.
It would be.
All right. Remy's attacking one of the guards and misses. And it's Geyser's turn.
So I assume I can see, like, over here, and I saw that shot hit and, like, broke a hole in the roof,
Yeah.
and I knew that was where Rob was standing.
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay, so I can get over here, and can I, like, medicine check Rob, or
You can't see him. He's under some rubble.
start taking some rubble out?
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics, 14.
You uncover some rubble, but you don't find Rob yet. All right. Dretch. Frickin' Dretch. Are both attacking
Still.
this one now.
Hang on.
2 hits. Wow, they got max damage.
1. Nice.
All right. And now it's. Oh, chat. How did your attack go?
All right, here we go.
Oh no, now I'm in the center.
All right.
Oh,
We
you.
can do it. Well, but because we were waiting for.
Oh, you should roll ahead of time so you don't have to wait for the rolls.
All right.
So I'm just gonna keep going with the
Yep.
order, and when you guys get your rolls
We'll just
in.
interject some damage.
Yep. All right. So the guards are gonna go. 2 guards are fighting. Actually, this guard is fighting 2 Dretch. 2 are attacking Jaflash. 1 is attacking Remy. 1 is attacking Glam. This one doesn't know what to do.
Did that one actually see me jump over?
Yeah,
try to
because
jump over
you
the
went
gate?
up. Yeah.
Okay.
This one is gonna go over to Remy as well. So 1 attack against the Dretch misses. 2 attacks against Jaflash. 22.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
22 hits.
yeah.
Wow.
So you take
That's okay.
13. 2 attacks against Remy. I assume the first is disadvantage. That stopped a crit. But Remy. Yeah, Remy gets knocked out.
No.
And 1 attack against Glamson. 14.
14 does not hit.
And
It bounces off of my skin.
I missed this one attacking idol.
Yep.
For a 7 to hit.
Ah.
All right, crew. How'd we do?
I think that's a hit. 14, 11, 18. 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Were you aiming for the? Well, there's really only one group to hit.
Yeah, they were aiming at the clusters.
Okay. I'm gonna roll some damage for you guys.
Ooh. So I think it's 40-10 for that ballista, for what it's worth.
Well, you're not DMing.
I didn't balance for your party, that is true.
So that was. Yeah. So a ballista shot crashes through the front door. Jaflash, give me a dex save.
I believe in you.
It's only a leg.
And remember, you've got
What's the
inspiration.
worst that
to
could happen?
flash.
No, I already used it. I used it the very first time.
Nope. Someone
Alright,
can give
alright.
you inspiration.
So-
Don't forget to
ju-
add +5.
Oh.
13.
Oh, 13 with a +5?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get that to you. I'm sorry. So everyone in the doorway is taking 25 damage.
I know.
Ooh-wee.
So those are done. The Dretch are gone.
There goes our tank/healer.
Yeah.
And everyone else, apparently.
Yeah.
I mean,
Except for those 4.
I assume it took them out too.
Maybe he's just not done grabbing them.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
Hang on. Sorry, the groups got a little disorganized as they moved around. That one was on Geyser. That one's gone. Glamson's one didn't get hit. Yeah, that's it. The rest of them survive it. All right. So that was that. So whose turn was it just then? That was
chat.
right. But who had their turn before chat?
I think
think
you guys
the
had attacked.
guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guards.
Right?
Yeah,
so
that was
Glamson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glamson.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to roll under this guy and stab him up
All right.
on the way up.
Give me an acrobatics check for that roll.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm spending my. I'm not spending my inspiration on this.
That's
nat
a
20.
crit. All right.
Um,
Yeah, you tumble past him.
Yeah. And then I summon my sword at it.
Yep.
That's a nat 19 plus
Hits.
a bunch. We got D8 plus my stuff. So yeah, that's going to be a 5 plus 4, 9 plus 2 is 11. And I'm gonna go ahead and spend my Fury of the Small feat feature on him and just like go absolutely nuts and throw an extra 6 into that.
Do it.
Done.
All right. So what's the total?
So the total is 11 plus 6 is 17.
Perfect.
And then my extra attack triggers, unless it's already dead in a heap on the floor.
Nope. He's up.
My extra attack is a 19 to hit,
Hits.
and the damage is the 11.
All right. Still up, but barely.
All right.
Next is Flash. Idle. Chat crew, if you killed your Flash, I at least want you to feel bad about it. Idle.
I'm stabbed the one that's still in front of me, I guess. That's 24.
Hits.
Yay, that's 10 damage.
Done.
Fucking thank
They're
you.
down.
Got one.
I'm gonna move. I guess just enough so that I have a line of sight on these guys a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Nix.
All right.
Wait.
Oh.
Shit, actually.
Yeah,
Is
go
there
for it.
enough rubble here that I can hide?
Yeah.
behind it? I want to do that instead.
You just Scrooge McDuck dive your way in there.
Something like that?
Sure.
Or at least behind it. Well, I mean, that's a 9, so that's not great.
No, you're pretty sure that any guards that could see you before can see
Oh
you.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
coming to look for Rob too. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
I can see them from where I'm at up there, right?
Not
Not really.
Not because of the angle of these.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and become Batman.
You're gonna jump.
I'm gonna jump.
Come back.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Ooh, 19.
Yeah.
21.
I'm gonna basically say you could
Yeah.
move to anywhere along here. Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah.
I'm the
Sweet.
Dark Knight. I can see them now, right?
Yes.
And now I'm gonna shoot tentacles.
Do it. This one, I assume.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, well that one was garbage. So 23.
Hits.
And the other one, well, 12.
Nope.
Probably not gonna hit. Alright, so that was 15.
All right.
And it gets pushed into the room.
Sure. All right. That it?
Yep.
Remy makes a death save.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. 2. That's a critical fail. Oh, Geyser.
Oh no. TPK.
Cactus is asking if there's permanent death. If there's anything my players know is that, yeah, I'm not afraid to kill off players.
It's true.
There's got to be real consequences for
Like-
real drama.
Hyperventilating over here just a little bit.
Can I move across corners, or do I have to go all the way around?
You'd have to go around it.
So 10, 20, 30,
Yep.
15. So I could hit these two with the burning hands
And you'd
without
miss.
hitting them
Yep.
too? Okay, I'll do that. By the way, I now basically look like I'm a torch with like blue and red swirling aura. Burning hands, 3d6. Okay. Oh, sorry. They make a dex save, DC 14.
1 fail, 1 success.
Okay. The one that failed takes 7 damage, and the other one takes half.
Okay. All right. Still up. The Dretch are gone. Okay. Chat, what's been going on?
Are you ready for a shot? Is that what's
We're
going
ready
on?
for a
They-
shot.
They were after they had taken out Flash. There was no more shooting.
Okay, there was a ceasing of hostilities.
A pause. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say that's the right reaction. If we come back around to you guys, if we get back to like Nyx's turn and you want to take another shot, start rolling those dice.
Yep.
All right, the guards are gonna go.
Also, Sharp Steph, I will shine light like a torch. I am not a torch.
Oh my god.
In a library.
Except you did just fire some fire.
Yeah, but
you've
not
done-
not at the.
Not
done
at the
some
Okay,
fire
look.
damage.
Alright, so it's one attack against Glamzin. Is a 20 to hit
A 20 will hit.
for 13 damage.
13 damage.
I keep thinking about going
Three
down.
If any of them
attacks.
hit me, then I use my shield.
Yep. So that's a 13.
Miss.
It's got
Not lucky, smart.
15
So that hits. I use my shield. It misses. So I'm at 20 AC now.
and 17.
Miss.
Okay, yeah, your shield saved you from 2 hits.
Yeah, dude.
All right,
That's what it does.
Glam.
Yeah, my guy's too pretty to have shields.
So I summoned the Ledger Volume. I drop Quill, summon the Ledger Volume 2 into my hands, and try to make a book sandwich between this guy and the
shelves.
The shelf.
Do
Yeah.
it.
So well, that's only a 12 to hit.
Miss.
All right.
Second attack.
Second attack. That is a 16 to hit.
16 misses.
All right. Well, I guess I just kind of stay here.
Okay, Jaflash. All right.
What am I?
Pass.
Oh, it's 10.
That-
That's
that-
a pass.
yep.
Yeah.
Idle.
Between these three,
Yep.
which one looks
They all.
the
It's hard to tell. They all
Okay.
look pretty wrecked.
By the way,
I will
I
get
threaten.
sneak attack. Yeah, I will get sneak attack damage at least. So I'll shoot this one.
Yep.
It's 25.
Hits.
All the dice. I'm gonna use this one. One of those is cocked, which is a problem.
Reroll the whole thing.
Okay. That's
That's
way
pretty
better. So this is 6, 12, 18, 24.
That's what I needed to hear.
24.
All right, you got him.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Yeah, because this doesn't really matter if I'm hidden, because I'm getting sneak attack damage based
Yeah.
on that guy. So I'll just hang out.
Unless I go down.
Nyx.
I'm really not looking good.
I got your back. My cape billows.
I'm the hero here.
Tactical. I don't know how bad they're both are, so I'm just gonna focus on one.
Do it.
One's a crit fail, but the other one is a 20.
Hits.
All right, cool. And that one was this one. Great. 6.
Not enough.
But I pushed it.
Yep. All right. Remy makes a death save behind the screen. Okay. Geyser.
I get to go again. This is good. Kind of running out of options here, though. Oh wait, I can cast spells at higher levels. That's a thing I can do.
Yep.
That's cool. I cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level. I get an additional ray. So now I'm shooting 4 rays at
And after Geyser, it's chat. I hope you guys are ready.
They are ready.
do they
They're
look
more
about
than
even health wise?
Yeah.
And do they look like really hurt or like
Just pick
come on,
targets.
fine. Let's do 2 and 2.
Yeah.
So first on the further one, so that's 23 to hit.
Hits.
That's a 10.
Miss.
So 1 on him. 25 on
Hits.
the closer to me one, and 22.
All right. So you
So
got
2.
2 hits on the further
So-
one on the closer one.
2 on this,
Yep.
1 on that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So the one first, 8 damage.
Yeah.
I can see behind the screen.
Screen's like a
I've seen all the secrets.
trap.
Oh, the screen was trapped. And then
It's like seeing an Eldritch Beam.
6 damage.
Yep.
And 9 damage.
Got him.
Nice.
All right, those two go down, and then chat.
16, 19, 9,
What
and
are
then
they?
I get +3 proficiency because of the scanner navigator link in.
Are you getting medicine?
All right.
17.
What are they firing at?
What are you?
I got two.
So,
I got two.
where were you guys aimed?
They were aimed at the clump of people that were at the door.
They're all gone now.
Oh no!
You,
It's
Flash and
They
Remy.
just fire.
you perfectly tear down more wall around these guys.
I turned to you guys like, can you get your guys to stop ruining the library?
So
That one just felt gratuitous.
guys, give me a dex save.
Oh no. I have inspiration. How does that work? Do I do it
Before you roll.
before I roll? I'm going to use inspiration, so
Roll-
now
so
I
roll
get
with
advantage. Okay, cool. Yep. And it was a dex save, 19,
You dodge out of the way.
and take 0 damage.
Take 0 damage.
That's good.
All right. There's one target left, and they're right next to you, Glam.
Yep.
And they're going to attack you, and then you're going to attack them. And they get a 7 to hit.
They do not hit.
Go for your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna slip past them, come around here, and just try with all of my might. I'm spending inspiration on this
Yeah.
because I still haven't spent my inspiration to just like knock over the bookcase onto them.
It's a really
It's
tall
a tall
bookcase.
bookcase. I'm a small,
Yeah.
small goblin.
Give me.
I'm gonna
Give
try
me
my
strength,
best.
athletics check with advantage because you're burning your inspiration for this, right? All right. Well, that's ignored.
This was athletics. Or
Athletics.
All right. That was an 18.
Yeah, it's not quite the Herculean feat you needed it to be. Yeah.
What did you try to do?
Push the whole bookshelf over.
Oh,
If only I were larger.
Yeah.
Or made better decisions. Either.
Did you flash?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. Idle.
Alright.
He's still alive for now.
Yeah,
One
can
fail,
I-
one succeed. That's all.
Let's see. Is he like covered in rubble, or can I get to him?
Who?
To Flash.
He's half covered in rubble. You can reach him physically.
I will reach him, and I will attempt to start pushing rubble off of him.
Give me an athletics check.
Ugh, that's not really my strong suit. 16.
Yeah, you've cleared the rubble.
Yay!
Your flash is unearthed.
Do I still have an item action I can use?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him a healing potion.
Yeah. Life saved.
Oh man.
Nix.
I was gonna go do CPR.
Nix, it's your
I'm
turn.
sure that he'll thank you later.
Yeah.
Or me.
He would. Alright, Alright, well I'm gonna jump down from here.
Give me an acrobatics check to jump down.
I will. I got a 18.
You
20.
land gracefully.
Huh! Can I see
Remy?
Remy?
Half buried.
Alright, cool. Can I just CPR straight from there?
Sure, give me a medicine check, but because he's half buried, it'll be disadvantage.
Alright, cool. Two's
But
already
his
bad
ribs are
enough.
already broken.
Yeah, the wrong parts of him are exposed.
Oh, that's not bad, but it's still garbage. 8.
Yeah, no. You're like trying to bandage wounds, and you realize that you've been tying off the wounds of one of the dead guards.
Oh,
that you killed.
Ah, wrong arm!
Remy makes his save on the screen. All right, Geyser.
can I see this guy from around?
Not from there. No,
Is
the
it?
shelves are.
They're
blocked.
down below.
They're on the ground
Okay.
floor.
What if I move over here?
Yeah, you could see
Okay.
him behind half cover from there.
Does that mean it's harder to hit them?
Yeah, half cover is they get +2 to AC.
Okay, that's fine. I use a firebolt with feel the heat. So I spend some pressure. My torch-like aura goes down a little bit. But this firebolt, you're pretty sure does extra damage when it misses and hits some books instead because I nat one it.
Yep. You set the bookshelf behind the wall.
No!
It's a nat 1.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, the bookshelf in front of me?
No,
No, up
oh, okay,
against this
okay,
wall.
all right.
I gotta draw more red.
like I said, let's stop damaging the library.
This is now fire.
Don't worry, it just started. Put it out.
It's okay, you can't disappoint Rob. Chat, did you were you doing anything?
No,
Yeah.
I think after the last blow, they are laying cool.
All right, I'm sorry, chat crew. The team worked a little too fast for you. All right, it's the guard again. Guard comes around to attack Glamson. Just been dogging you this whole time.
We should get bonus damage against libraries.
I'm gonna say at this point.
Why would you want that?
I'm gonna say at this point you can take library as your favorite enemy.
Yes.
You know how to
Does that
track.
mean they're rangers?
Yeah, you know how to track libraries through the woods. So they got a 13 to hit you.
They don't hit me.
All right, and it's your turn.
I just Shoryuken them.
Do it. Yeah.
Which I'm now trained in. So but that is probably not going to hit with a 9.
Nope. Second attack.
Second attack.
That's why I appreciate
You can do it.
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah.
That will hit though. That is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
And hopefully I will kill them with my D4 of 3 plus my strength is 7.
That does knock them out. You're
Yeah.
done. This fight is over. Everybody stabilizes.
And then I attempt to grapple the corpse because it's about to fall on me.
Okay, yeah. You successfully hug
Put
the
out
corpse
the
to the
fire!
ground. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I rush over to put that out.
People are up. Jaflash, you see Remy as you come to, and he looks like he's about to slip off this mortal coil.
I will lay on some hands.
All right, hands are laid.
10 points.
In all of this combat, most of the guards were killed. 2 of them are just unconscious, especially the one that you knocked out at the end.
Yeah, that was non-lethal damage.
And I think
definitely.
at some point one of them got knocked out around here. They would still be alive. And basically everyone else was killed by the falling rubble.
And tentacles.
Or tentacles, or arrows.
Or daggers.
What's
Yeah.
Rob's status?
Rob is sadly dead.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I gotta run over and recover my atlas.
You can find the atlas.
Oh,
It's just a
thank
bit
goodness.
dusty.
Oh, okay.
I'm mourn over Rob, but yeah, we don't have to roleplay that.
So yeah, Remy comes to, looks up at you and says, "Oh, stranger, I'm glad to see that you're okay."
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's fine.
We're all fine
Except
here.
for maybe the library.
Yeah.
How did I get here? What
Well,
happened?
you walked in the door with red eyes and a troop of red-eyed guards, and you attacked us.
What was the last thing you remember?
Oh, the space army with the good questions.
It was an order from the city council. I was to guard a delivery for some nobles. My troops, we were to guard a delivery for some nobles. That's the last thing I remember.
Who on the city council? Do you remember specifically?
Elder Glibson.
Uh-huh.
And do you know the
Of course.
what the
Yep.
Glibson Tower.
Yep.
was the nobles it was being delivered to more Glibsons? Less
I
Glibsons.
don't recall. I don't recall where the packages were to be taken. They were to be picked up down below.
So there's now we're getting things tied together.
Is there anything in your memory about, like, Red Rivers?
Red Rivers. I feel like I've heard it said. Red Rivers. Why do you ask?
That's what... what's his face? Clam? Calm? Carm?
Clam.
Clam?
Clam.
Yep. I
Clam
legitimately
the
can't
courier.
remember.
No, it's,
No,
Clam,
it was-
it's definitely Clam the courier.
It was Karm because he was charmed.
Oh.
You've unearthed my naming conventions.
Carm. That's something that Carm mentioned that he remembered after something that he had seen or remembered or something when he had been charmed to deliver a package to the top floor of Glibson Tower.
There's a lot of Glibson going on.
Yeah, these guys.
Do you guys have
Deliveries.
detectives in this weird rock?
We have investigators. Yes,
Yeah.
we've often hired them out.
We can detect magic.
You guys are detectives?
Well, I wouldn't say detective. We just obtain information.
You guys are heroes?
Yeah.
I point at, like, the library.
I point at Remy.
Yes, I'm Captain Remy
Yeah, you are.
of the City Guard. I might have a concussion.
Yeah, you might want to get
He
that
had
checked.
red eyes. I don't think
You
this
should just
is
go to
Remy's
sleep.
fault.
No, what I'm saying. So you guys, do you, like, yeah, the Glibson thing seems suspect.
So
we take work like this for the City Council often. We guard their deliveries.
And it's
Mhm.
twice now that Glibsons have been
do you
involved in
do
this
you,
business.
do you know what those deliveries are? Like, what is contained in them?
It would be against protocol to open those.
Have
Those are
you-
private deliveries.
Do you know where they
Have
were
you
going?
been up into their penthouse?
No, that is their private quarters.
Cool, because we've been up into their penthouse and it's full of books like this with the paper and like crazy delicious food, even like by my standards.
It is not. It is not mine to question the ways of the nobles.
Well, maybe it should be.
If they partake of certain delights, that is their prerogative.
Here's the thing: is that I think that the Glibsons, and I mean, who knows what other nobles, but like definitely these guys, they've got some deal going on with beings from other planes. I know that this sounds absolutely bonkers, but stay with me.
As Jared leaves.
You lost me.
He's gone. I don't know.
Invisible.
Oh, what am I saying?
Is it possible the Glibsons have been red-eyed?
The invisible DM.
I think that they've made some kind of a deal with whatever being is also behind these incursions to be taking in goods from other planes.
I'm with Idle.
So while Idle is confessing to breaking and entering the Glibson's private property,
I did no such thing. We were there fixing the incursion.
Uh,
You were there.
I don't admit anything.
Guy Sutter was not there.
Oh, Geyser, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, now that you're not trying to kill us. One of your men really hurt me a lot.
Well, I'm sure we can come to an arrangement. I hope you don't hold it against my order.
Oh, of course not.
do you know the name of the delivery service that they were using?
Just the city couriers.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go find them.
Let's go moonlight as couriers for a bit.
All
Now
right.
there's a fun idea.
I think we're gonna close out there.
Oh yeah.
The Star Gamble drifts lightly down beside you, landing
Through-
beside the wreckage.
Through the roof.
Really good.
I really
Or
hope
outside of the blasted wall.
All right.
There we go.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of.
For almost killing me.
So
Good job, Chad.
we tried out this time not having a more specific challenge. Just wanted to see how it felt if you guys got back into the action in sort of the way you had been in season 1. So let us know. Hit us up on Discord whether you prefer having those sort of mini games to play like we did the last couple sessions, or if you just prefer this style where you
need to
can
kill me.
cause your own little calamities.
TPK.
Because honestly, we're happy with it either way. We just have fun with you guys, so we love that you stay engaged with us and hang out with us every Tuesday. Yeah. All right, chat DM.
Yes.
All right. Oh, and one more thing. If you didn't see
Your
us,
Flash thanks you as well? No.
chat
There's
DM lying.
literally no thing. I mean, I appreciate that they're here watching us.
And they gave you inspiration
Yeah, and
to
then kill me.
to use in your death save.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might have noticed that our new player, Geyser, is a Deva Steam Mage. So both aspects of that are some homebrew that we put together for this. So if you guys are interested in that, we've actually posted both the Deva race inspired by their 4th edition iteration ported forward to 5e, and the Steam Mage, which is just an original thing that we put together as a wizard subclass. If you guys want to check those out, they're on the Discord. So you could play your own Geyser at home.
Yeah, Steam Mage looks pretty cool.
Yes.
Maybe don't fight in a library when you're a fire mage, but
Fire
Didn't you have
and water,
water
not
I have-
things you
I have-
wanted to
I
library.
have fire and water attacks, both with damage books. And, well, special thing you'll see later.
All right, cool. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna sign out.
See you next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, see ya.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
We're saying goodbye.